Made by words or some such bullshit. Now it is time for Big Dogs.
Welcome to Nonsensical Nonsense. Michael, if you don't learn how to mute your fucking mic during the intro, I'm going to murder you and shave your fucking head and beard. You stupid prick!
I thought it was shade. I thought it was turned off. My bad. I thought I was doing everything right.
What's up, Tad? What up, Betty?
Thought I was doing everything right.
I was getting ready to start cursing you out during the intro. What's going on, Chatterbox?
I would have said, "Oh shit, my bad."
Oh, Jesus.
Welcome to the dumpster fire, folks.
I'm in the chat. I forget you're not on Facebook. I forget you're not on Facebook Messenger. I'm all caps. Mute the fucking mic.
You sent me a message on Snapchat. I would have seen it.
I can't send you a message on Snapchat because halves don't have their shit together. So I'm literally playing music off of my phone.
Sorry.
Anyways.
You made it through.
Mute the mic.
Ha
all caps.
That's good. Yeah. That's gonna be my before every show when I send you guys like the half-hour pre-show. It's almost showtime, boys. I'm gonna go mute your fucking mic from here on out, Michael.
We didn't have a pre-show show, did we?
He sent a message on
No, I'm talking
Facebook.
about the message that I send when I say it's almost showtime, boys.
He said it's almost showtime, boys. You fuckers ready?
Yeah.
And I put ready, willing, and able, as usual.
So, anyways, well, welcome to Nonsensical
Welcome to the
Nonsense.
show, everyone.
AKA, apparently Mike's own little fucking world wherever he does what he wants and when he wants, I guess. But I'm Glick as always.
Wish
The reigning and defending champion. The champ is here. The people's champ. I know what you guys all wanted, and I'm back. Anyways, I'm hanging out with the one and only Woke Jeff, also known as Jeffrey.
That's me.
What's going on, brother?
What's up, sir?
And the big dog is here. Michael, fuck you. You don't get to speak.
What's up, everybody? How you
Said
doing?
enough during the intro.
Yeah. No, we haven't done the list yet.
No.
So, I am the reigning and
who
defending
won.
champ.
We won't know who won the car list until Wednesday. Tatted.
Yes.
Yeah, but as of right now, I'm the reigning and defending champ.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Technically 4 times.
But if you guys aren't already,
but not consistently, but technically 4-time reigning winner.
yeah, but I'm the only 2-time, twice champion. I'm about to go 3
All right,
times,
calm down.
even though somebody tried to stack the deck. What's going on with your camera tonight down there, Jeffrey? You're all pixelated. Are you in the witness protection program?
Am I pixelated?
I see him fine, actually.
Yeah.
I got your camera.
Yeah, he's
I think
pixelated
it's
as fuck on my
your-
end. But
Oh, he looks fine to me. I mean,
I always look fine.
Okay.
Glick looks a
anyway.
little fucked up, but oh wait a minute, that's just face.
Yeah,
Never mind.
you did, Tony. no big deal.
yeah.
Tony,
But if you guys,
I was getting Tony's
if you guys,
list. And he's
Oh,
sitting
are
there
you?
going, Mike, I got you. And I'm like, I'm not going to tell him. I'll wait to see.
yeah, I'm not gonna tell him.
No, you're good, Tony.
It is what it is.
It is.
no big
But
deal.
if you guys
Look, we
aren't
wouldn't
already,
be nonsense-
go check
we
us
wouldn't
out
be
on.
Nonsensical Nonsense if it wasn't for technical difficulties. And I know that I, for one, am not the first one to forget to mute the mic. We could make a whole show on shit that we've forgotten to turn off and not turn on and all kinds of stuff on its own. So
Back to you, Chris.
back to you,
You
Chris.
done?
Are you done?
Apparently tonight is fucking Mike's world. Fuck everybody else.
Mike's world, party time, excellent.
As I was trying to say, if you guys aren't already, that's our universal sign for Mike to shut the up.
Yeah, let's
When we
just
start combing our
brushing
beards.
We discussed it. That's how I know. That's a safe word.
Right.
Beard brushing.
Yes. But if you guys aren't already, go ahead and give us a follow on social media at Nonsensical Nonsense on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Yes, we are on TikTok. I have actually been on our TikTok quite a bit this week.
I have not.
Can't say it's the same for the other two, but I'm there.
Don't have my phone yet.
I know, you still haven't got a
Supposedly in
phone
the
yet.
mail.
You would think.
You would think, yeah. Pay for something, God forbid it show up.
But, yeah, right? Also, you can also join us live every Wednesday and Saturday night right here on Haps. All you got to do is download the app. It's a free app. Go give Nonsensical Nonsense a little follow. You'll get a notification, and they'll let you know we're here. And you can come hang out with us. Hang out in the chatters box. Shoot the shit with us for a little bit. All that fun jazz. And then if you want to get every single episode of the podcast, you can easily do so just by jumping on Spotify, Anchor, Google Play, Apple Podcasts. Basically anywhere and everywhere you can get your little podcasts and jollies from, and search Nonsensical Nonsense. You get every single episode. And the great thing about it is you don't even have to listen to them in order. You can listen to them all out of whack because, as we've decided or discussed, everything's made up and the points don't matter. to quote whose line is it
Championships
anyway?
don't matter. You heard it here first, folks.
Championships matter,
don't
you little
matter.
bitch.
You just said everything's made up. The points don't matter. So
Comes from the
therefore,
one that could have won, and then given it away.
It's not about winning.
Yeah, Jeff.
Speaking
It's
of
not
championships,
how. It's not how you win. It's how you play the game.
Jeff.
Don't you remember that from Jim Wise?
losing- very well
losing
either.
is not a good. Maybe you should try to change it up. Go to Plan B.
Once again.
Jeff,
Once
I had
again,
a
called
I had a
charity.
knock
I have
joke
to build
for
you guys up before I tear you down.
Jeff, I had a
how long are you
knock
planning
joke
on
for you in
doing
the
that?
messenger the other day, but then you just ran away.
I
You
saw
just
that.
stopped
I didn't get it. You were like knock knock, and I
Yeah,
was like,
it's a knock knock
does this
joke.
motherfucker show up at
so
Cancun
knock knock.
or something? Okay, knock knock. Hey, who's
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, knock knock, Jeffrey.
Who's there?
Owen.
Owen who?
Owen.
Owen who?
Owen 5, you little bitch.
Fuck you!
Owen 5. That's what you.
What's up, Nick?
What's going on there?
Once again,
I thought he was going to quote Tom
I-
Hanks and do
need I
like, go
need
fuck
to
yourself.
explain it again? Yeah, go fuck yourself. Need I explain it
Go
again?
fuck yourself.
I have to build you boys up before I start tearing you down.
Well, when is this
the
going to
nature of the
happen
game.
tonight?
It
Is
could.
it gonna? Is tonight going to be
It
the
could.
night
I got
that
a
you're gonna
pretty
take
good
it?
list.
This is going
I
to
got a pretty good list.
I
I got an
this is-
obscure list as well.
And you know what?
I'm going,
you know
I'm
what?
going
I'm
rare
gonna talk
and
into the
obscure.
microphone real quick. Jeff,
God.
I know what you did last week, and it's not going to work. You try to pull
do you
off
figure?
all the easy cars.
No.
You threw in Kit. You threw in the Mystery Machine.
No.
did the
You can
Time
still
Machine.
pick those. You can still pick those.
Yeah, just so you can go
My
off.
entire
You-
list
you
is
have
one,
first
was from
pick,
one movie
Michael.
franchise.
You have first. pick,
Really,
Mike.
you did? Because me and Glick talked about
Yeah, my
that.
entire
I was
list
like,
is from my entire list is from one movie franchise.
It'll be curious. I'm very curious to see
I have an
which
idea.
movie franchise this
of which
is.
movie
I
franchise
believe
he's
I know
picking.
it's not GI Joe because those are animated and the movies. They
The
never
movie's
really
dog shit.
focus
There's
on the
almost no
vehicles.
cars in it.
The movies,
No,
the
they have
movies weren't
vehicles
that
in it,
bad,
but
and
they-
there are
they
cars
didn't
in
focus
it.
on
They
it.
weren't great.
They
They
have all the
didn't really
vehicles in it.
Yeah,
Yeah, but they're not. They're
I
not
like the
focused.
TV show.
on
They
the
weren't
vehicle.
trying to sell. They weren't trying to sell.
They weren't
toys.
trying to sell toys exactly.
Maybe I went with my favorite movie franchise of all time, and Fast and the
Well,
Furious.
let's get into Mike's
I love that
words of
movie,
wisdom,
and I love that franchise.
and then we'll start our little debate on who's.
Don't worry, you
list
don't
is
have to
better.
play your intro. You already did it 4 times during the introduction, so you're
Oh,
good.
shit.
And now it is time for the words of wisdom. Wisdom made by words. Or some such bullshit.
Always use a crosswalk. There's my words of wisdom. You're welcome.
There you go.
No, my words of wisdom tonight is.
This is the part where Mike gets super serious.
Yes. And then we lose it all. My
Yes.
words of wisdom tonight is putting your friends on the right placement. You shouldn't have all your friends should look like a totem pole. And it's not your friend's fault because they're not as emotionally invested as you are into them. And you shouldn't be mad about that. Everybody has their own lives. Everybody has their own priorities. And your inner circle should care as much about you as you do about them. And you should have value in those people that want to put value in you. And if you don't feel like
Have
those
all
are
your
doing
friends.
do that with you, then that's okay, and you shouldn't be upset about that.
Agreed.
But friendship is an investment.
Agreed. I like to line my friends
Fuck
up
all
and
of
just
you,
run
first of
past
all.
and smack them all. And
That
trust
is
me, one day
that
I
will
do it.
conclude this episode of Mike's Words of
I don't have
Wisdom.
friends. I
I
have
got
family. Shut up, Vin Diesel. You're a terrible actor. You should get hit by one of those cars in the Fast and Furious.
You know, Vin Diesel is well on his way to making $1 billion off that franchise because he owns the rights to it. Which is why there's so
Yeah, that's
many.
his baby. Those
Yeah,
are
I wish
some
they would
touching.
stop. I wish they would stop.
Yeah, right.
I mean, they've already gone to space. Where else can they go? I mean, fuck a duck. They can
Those
raise camels
those
in
were
the
much
desert.
better words of wisdom
Yes.
as from
The
as
word,
opposed
my
to
words of
last
wisdom
week.
is to stop making Fast and Furious movies. Because after
Agreed.
the second one, they all went to shit.
I like Tokyo Drift, but really that
No,
was
I
all
do.
I needed.
I like all the
I
movies.
really-
Don't get me wrong, but
the
the
franchise
concept,
changed. The
is
franchise
like,
changed
now
direction
we're-
after that. It
I
stopped
can make a
being
car
about. It stopped
by
being
catching
about
the
racing
bumper
and
on a
started.
bridge, and yeah, it's ridiculous. But N2
Is this the Fast and Furious hour?
apparently we are about to talk about cars for a good hour.
Which means
And
Jeff is
Michael
going
has
to be. We
the
are not
first-
talking about cars for an hour.
No. Well, each segment takes about an hour. Calm down.
We're
And we're
gonna
doing
we're
the
gonna
starting
we're gonna
five.
get through this
And the starting
without.
5 iconic vehicles from TV and movies, and I'm not going to go crazy in depth on my picks,
This is true,
but
Joe.
my picks are flawless.
Well, we'll see.
So, Michael has
All
first
you
pick.
really have to do is say the movie or TV show and the car.
And the car. Yes.
All right.
But you got to
Well-
give him a
You don't have
little
to-
intro. You can't just be like, blah, from this.
Well, why
know?
don't you do your little intro? Are you done?
There's no
Can
little
I go?
intro. There's
All
no
right.
little intro.
Can I go?
Once again, we are doing the 1-1-1, 2-2-2, 1-1-1, 1-1-1.
I'm excited
As
to break
usual.
into this.
So,
I'm
Michael,
excited to
you
break
have
into
first
this.
pick. And if you
I
pick-
have
pick
first
my
pick
starting
because
card,
I
I'm
keep
gonna
my
run
snacks
over you.
because my snacks sucked.
Sucked.
Apparently,
Because your pork rind sucked.
I have first pick, and my number one most iconic car would be the 1989 and the 1992 Batmobile.
It's one or the other, not both.
Yeah,
First of
one
all,
or the
Jeff.
other. You got to pick one.
They use the same
89
car.
Well, they're
They
basi-
use the
it's
same
the same
car.
car. Yeah, agreed.
same
It
car.
is the same car.
The only thing they
But we're
changed
with
with
the
the
89.
92 was they added that little hydro lift that's spinning around. Same car though.
Okay, so are you using the 92 or the 89?
I'm
Okay,
gonna
go ahead and
the-
use that. No, go ahead and use that because that makes that. No, go ahead and use that. Use both of them. That's fine. Because that makes the decision
No,
for me really easy.
If you want to make it like that, go ahead and
No.
we'll do the 89.
No. That makes the decision really
It's
easy
the
for me.
same fucking car, but okay. We'll do the 89. Damn.
Calm down. Well, I
Jeffrey?
have to take, for my first draft, I have to take the most iconic car in the history of movies. The 1986, it's actually 1980, but it came out in 86. DeLorean DMC-12
So fucking
from Back to the Future.
I told you he was going to take the DeLorean.
From two.
I told you he
Because
was
it
going
has
to pick the
Mr.
DeLorean,
Fusion.
didn't I, Michael?
And I said because
Didn't
he
I?
mentioned that he was taking it off the. He was taking it
No,
off.
you could have taken
Yeah.
it, Michael. I was afraid Michael was going to take it.
No, there was a reason why. There's a reason why. There's certain cars that are nowhere on my list. What's going on, James? Tony, what's
Yep.
going on, brother? Well,
Same here.
you two lame fuckbags. I'm going to show you two
Let's
once
see.
again.
What's the franchise? What's the
I am the
franchise?
champion. And I'm going to teach you how to make a number one pick. And with my number one pick, I'm going to go with the Peterbilt 379, also known
Jesus.
as the one and only Optimus,
Optimus
fucking Prime.
It's a 379.
Get on my level. It is a
Peterbilt
Peterbilt.
is a sexy son of a bitch. I enjoyed
Yeah.
working on Peterbilt.
How my nuts
They
taste?
were the,
How my
they were the
motherfucking nuts taste, boys? How's it taste? I just washed them.
Honestly, that's exactly what I was thinking you were going to do, is go full Transformers, because the whole movie's about cars.
I said it. I said you were either going to do Fast and Furious or you were going to do
Bastard
Transformers.
motherfucker. Tony obviously had Prime on his list.
He did put Prime on his list.
No, actually, Tony's number one draft was the Lamborghini Countach from Cannonball Run.
Well, now you put that out there, so
But,
wait for the fans.
But
Wait.
if we pick it,
Well,
if
the
we
thing
pick
is-
it,
the
that's
thing
okay.
Tatted Mamas?
Tony's once again can only get second.
The thing is,
I'll run over their list when we get through. Their list is 100% separate from us. They're already in.
Go ahead with
but
your
once
your
again,
number.
Theirs is 100% separate
the
from mine. Michael,
the thing
you have
is, Tatted
two picks,
Mamas,
sir.
what we are picking, you could
has
actually
nothing
have
to do with
the
ours.
same cars. That's a totally
Yes,
different
exactly.
competition.
Exactly.
So
And
just
same
be-
with Tony D. You can have the same car.
If Glick goes
because
off
it would
and
be
picks
too hard.
Bumblebee, that's not gonna affect you.
Nobody
That's
picked
just
Bumblebee.
Yeah, this is
Mamas did.
yeah.
My
That's
second,
right, she did.
my number two, because we're doing 1, 2,
Yes.
and 3, right?
Yeah, but she's got this 77 Camaro. That doesn't count.
Okay, so I wouldn't be me if I didn't do this,
James.
because I am true to myself.
Understood.
Unlike I've been accused of, I will pick the most recognizable.
when?
Since always. I will pick the most recognizable. Even if you don't
Chris.
like it, you will know what it is, what it looks like. The NCC 1701 Starship Enterprise.
I'm putting the Starship Enterprise.
He froze up and the suspense is killing me.
Oh,
I
I
think
already
everybody
said
just
it.
froze
You
up.
missed it?
Fuck!
Star Wars.
No, Star Trek. Don't fuck with me.
What did he,
and your
what did he pick? You guys froze up
picked
on
the
my end.
Starship Enterprise from Star Wars.
The fucking lame ass. I knew you were gonna do that.
You know what the funny
I
thing
knew
is?
you guys.
Tony D
That's
has
why I
it as
wasn't
his
even
fourth.
worried.
Tony D has it as his fourth.
That's why I wasn't even
But-
worried about my list because I already
But-
know your guys'
I
list.
didn't even
But-
remotely go into space, so you don't
My
have to worry
number
about
3
that.
pick. My number 3 pick will be from 4, 5, and 6. Another very iconic spaceship, the Millennium Falcon from Star Trek.
Seen that coming a mile away.
I
Right?
had to be true to myself.
No, hey, no.
Well, it's about
hey,
time.
no,
You sure you
no.
don't want to pick an
The
obscure
Millennium Falcon-
car that nobody's
Yeah.
ever heard of?
Right?
Because that
I
seemed
know,
to work for you
Tina, I
last
was
time with
making-
any song nobody heard
Tony
of.
D, I was making fun of Jeff because he said the Enterprise was Star Trek. I know.
All right, well, Jeffrey, what's your 2 and 3?
For my number 2, I went with a car that Chris knows well. And the reason why Chris knows well is because he knows horror movies. The 1957 Plymouth Fury from Christine.
It's actually a 1958, but that's
It's
okay.
actually 57. It came out in 57. And 56 was when
It's
she was
actually
being built
58.
for 57. Anyways.
It's 58. I'm just saying.
For,
I'm just saying it's
for
actually
my
58.
Google
number
it.
3. For my number 3. And
I heard
did
you did.
Google it, but-
It was on my list.
Anyways, for my number 3, it's kind of a twofer because it was originally a Ford LTD Country Squire, but I'm going with the 1979 Queen Family Truckster from National Lampoon's Vacation.
The wagon?
Yep. In the movie,
That's
it's called the Queen Family Truckster, but it's actually a Ford LTD Queen Country Squire.
Well, with that being said,
Okay, back to Transformers.
with my number 2 pick, I am taking the 1961 Ferrari 250 GT from the iconic Ferris Bueller's Day
Nice.
Off.
Kind of
Bueller.
the backup.
Bueller.
Bueller. It's actually it's actually a Ferrari California. It's a 250 GT Ferrari California, but I'll give it to you.
I looked it up. The car
Do you know that
said
car-
1961
that car-
Ferrari.
In the movie, it says California, but that car is worth over $1 million. Not even remotely kidding.
And
It is that rare.
and with my third pick, I'm gonna go with everybody's favorite, a classic, and I think you two queers can appreciate this because you both love old movies and you both love Disney movies. We're gonna go with the one and only, and Jeffrey, I know you like these cars too. 1963 Volkswagen Bug, also known as Herbie the Love Bug.
Yes. 63 Bug.
Nice. You got really close because I actually had a Disney car on my list as well, but not a Herbie Bug.
I thought of Herbie, and I used to love Herbie as a kid, but I couldn't put him on my list. And you'll see why.
Wait until you guys hear my curveball.
Oh, my curveball is going to blow your mind.
My number 4 will be the Aston Martin DB5 from Goldfinger.
Oh, that's actually the Aston Martin ZYX 1932 and a half with the
Not to
4.5
burst your bubble,
liter.
but I'll fact check you on that. That's the DB5. It is also in the movie Catch Me If You Can.
I know it was
Leo
in the movie
DiCaprio
Catch
drove
Me If
one.
You Can, but I'm
going on,
going
John?
with Goldfinger.
John
Because
Hayes
the
says,
only
"What's up,
reason why it
Jeffrey?"
was in Catch Me If You Can is because he saw the movie Goldfinger, liked
Exactly,
it,
and
bought
he
the
wanted
exact same car.
Well, as he's buying the suit, his
Yeah.
dealer says now he needs one of those fancy sports cars. Well, I'm going
Jeffrey?
back to Mr. George Lucas in his second movie of ever.
American
The
Graffiti.
movie is American Graffiti, and is the 1932 five-window Ford drove by John Milner from American Graffiti. That yellow Deuce Coupe,
Nobody
the
knows.
sexiest vehicle ever made.
Well,
It looks like it's going to
I
be
will
between
own
me and
one.
I was
Cliff
gonna
again.
save. I was gonna save my curveball for my 5th pick, but I kind of want to get it out there because I'm pretty excited about it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get motherfucked by Jeffrey, I think. So a shout out
I don't
to
know.
one of Jeff's previous lists from Keanu Reeves' early days, Speed and the bus from Speed.
No way.
Nice.
No
How
way.
you like
did the
that
bus.
swerve, boy?
Well, do you
James-
remember
I
the
don't know
bus
what the
number?
bus was.
The Jeepers
What's that?
Creepers.
Do you remember
I
the
don't know
bus
what the
number?
bus was
The
because
number on the bus.
I have no idea. But
It's
because
bus
when you
number
looked up the bus,
25.
yeah, when you looked it up, all it said everywhere you looked in quotations was the bus from Speed.
It's
That
actually-
was what
it's
it was
actually
called.
a-
Was the bus?
I think it's a national. I think it's a national or an international. Because National made a bus line.
Fast and Furious
Well,
movie is a
international
terrible
movie.
fucking franchise. The Fast and
There's
Furious
only
was a
one good
terrible
movie.
franchise.
There's only like 3 good cars in the Fast and Furious franchise, and one of them is sitting in my driveway. Michael,
There was
number
one-
4, number 5. Sorry,
No, 5. Number 5.
Number
yeah, number 5.
5. I will go with the 1967 Chevy Impala from Supernatural.
Oh, very nice.
Of
very
course you
nice.
would. I knew somebody was going to pick. I knew somebody was
Well,
going to pick
actually,
Baby.
Baby was actually picked by Wicked as well.
Well, yeah, but that don't affect. No, I knew one of you guys was going to
No,
pick
no.
Baby.
No, oddly enough, not my.
But you don't watch
not my
Supernatural,
top.
though, do you?
No, I don't. I never did.
Yeah.
Tony
Yeah, I
can't
figured
even
when
use words no more. Tony can't even
Tony-
use words no more.
Well,
Tony's done had a fucking aneurysm.
I'm going back. I'm going back to 1980 for this one, gentlemen. And it is the original. Always duplicated, never replicated. The 1980 GMC 4x4 pickup from the Fall Guy. The original SDM truck.
Well, guess we don't need to worry about
It's lifted,
Jeff
sitting on 40
buying
floors.
a belt anytime soon.
Once again, it's a classic car.
Iconic
It has
though.
one of the best theme songs ever. Extremely iconic.
What was
The
it? What
Fall
was
Guy
it
was
from?
the shit, dude. The Fall
Oh,
Guy.
the Fall Guy.
He drove that GMC pickup truck with the roll
Mm-hmm.
bar. It was brown with tan stripe, with his logo on the hood, which is the only problem I had with the truck. Lifted on 35s. Beautiful fucking truck. All right, click number 5.
I'm changing it up, man. I'm changing the game because
Okay.
the number 5 pick for me would be too easy to do, and I have 3 choices. I've got the 67 Bug, or I've got the 06 or 77 Camaro, and going with Bumblebee.
Bumblebee.
But I'm going to go with the 1974. It's another curveball for you boys. Dodge Monaco.
From the Blues Brothers.
From the
It was
original
on my
fucking
backup.
Blues Brothers, baby.
It was on my backup. I thought
You
about
got
it.
half a pack of cigarettes, full tank of gas.
It's 250 miles to Chicago. We got a pack of cigarettes, a full tank of gas. It's dark outside, and we're wearing
And
sunglasses.
we're wearing sunglasses.
Let's do this.
Hit it. Yep.
Let's do this. I love it. Well,
All right, my reserves.
I was,
yes,
I
give
was,
us your
yeah, I
reserves,
was,
Michael.
My reserves were the TARDIS time machine from Doctor Who.
nerd.
The Adam
Nerd!
West, the Adam West Batmobile, the Nautilus from 10,000 Leagues Underneath the Sea, the 1967 Pontiac GTO from Triple X, the 1977 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am Smokey and the Bandit, the 1984 Ferrari GTS from Magnum PI, and the 1974 Panther DeVille Cruella DeVille.
Very good pull.
No, you're fine, dude.
I didn't even think of that car. Well, my backup.
What was the last one, Michael?
The DeVille car from Cruella DeVille.
Oh, yeah.
Iconic car. Well, I did have Chris's Monaco in my backup. I also had the 1968 Ford Mustang GT from the movie Bullet. I also had
thought
the
about that
73
one. I
Ford
was
Falcon
going to-
GT from Mad Max, and a car that I should have put on my list and I didn't think about it until just now. The 1989 Chevy Lumina Z34 from Days of Thunder.
Nice. What did you have, Glick?
Well, like I said, I had all 3 of the Bumblebees. I really did look at it, and I really did comprise a list of nothing from Transformers.
You could have
The
done
franchise
that
movie.
because I mean the Corvettes
Oh,
are awesome.
easily.
I mean the
You got the
trans-
Corvettes, you got the
You say
Pontiacs.
what you want to. You say what you want to about the movie. That movie brought in 2 vehicles that are now in production, which was the new Corvette and the new
And then
Camaro.
Well,
Yep,
let me give you guys
exactly.
Tony D's list.
and-
Oh, go ahead.
Well,
Sorry,
hold
Chris.
on.
Continue.
I'm not
Sorry,
done with
my
my
bad.
backup. My backup, I also, because it's a favorite of mine and a movie, was the Porsche 911 from Tom Cruise's Risky Business.
Thought about it.
I just threw it on there.
Don't like
It
the
wasn't.
car.
It wasn't going to make it unless I absolutely had to have it. But that's just a favorite
Right.
movie of mine. I also had. I'm kind of surprised neither one of you guys took it. It was kind of bottom tier. Was the 59 Caddy from Ghostbusters, the original Ghostbusters movie?
The Evo?
The is Ecto.
The Cadillac
Echo.
Miller Meteor or
The-
whatever.
Miller
I
Meteor.
thought
Yeah, the
about
Echo
it,
one.
but
It's actually based on a hearse.
I could have done.
The reason why I didn't ever
a-
pick it because I assumed one of you two would.
I could have done.
Yeah,
a
and that's
whole
why it was
list
low
on
tier.
just-
Right.
And
I could have done
And
my
another-
whole list on just nerd vehicles.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that too loudly.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Says the
There's a
nerd
reason-
that has every nerd vehicle on the list.
Who? I don't have nerd vehicles on my list.
Mike has all the nerd vehicles.
Oh, I was gonna say.
I have two.
But my
you-
last one.
I have two.
My last one that
Still nerd.
that was going to be another curve. Another curveball. Because I really felt like you would try to swerve us, Jeffrey, with the bus from Speed.
You know
But
what?
the
It
other
did not
curveball I
cross my
had
mind,
was
and that was
the
a good
19. I'm really shocked by it, but I had the 1966 Ford Thunderbird from Thelma and Louise.
pull. It crossed my mind.
I'll go ahead and out myself. I love that movie. So
Hey, no, that's a good damn movie.
That's a good movie.
Well, let me give you guys Tony D's list. He had the Lamborghini Countach from Cannonball Run, Kit from Knight Rider. I'm surprised nobody picked it. The General Lee from Dukes of Hazzard.
well, I figured you guys would all jump on it.
Because you guys, that was part of the suggestions when you did it.
No,
So-
but we could have picked the suggestions. They were just examples, not suggestions. He
That's
also
who?
picked the Starship Enterprise
Dressed up as who?
and Voyager from Star Trek.
Oh, really?
Tony is going to
And-
have to. Tony has an opportunity because the Enterprise that I picked wasn't their most popular show, so he needs to.
It's Saturday night, y'all.
He needs
Well,
to define
he
which
also
Enterprise
has-
that he wanted because I
He
did the
also
original
has the Smokey
television
and the
show.
Bandit Trans Am. Now, while we're here, I did not worry about duplicates for the Chatter's Box of Champions because it would have been.
Yeah, I wasn't worried about that.
You know, so
Jeff,
when you guys vote,
Jeff?
you will vote on whoever you think got it. I do have 4. What is your question, Michael?
Well, it's not a question for Tony's list. You need to put on NCC dash 1701 dash D.
For the Enterprise?
Yes.
Mike got it, Chris.
NCC, what is it? NCC?
NCC dash 1701
Yours
dash D.
count.
1701.
Basically what-
1701 what?
It's in the comments.
Dash D.
D.
Dash D. Nerds. Anyways, so let's
It's
start
not.
with Wicked. She was. Oh, go ahead, Chris.
Real quick. Hold on a second, Joe.
Yep.
It's not that yours don't count. You get the Chatter's Box win, but it's too hard to go back and email
if you-
each individual
exactly.
person.
And say, hey,
And say,
somebody
oh,
duplicated
well-
yours. Give me another one. It would have
So
taken me all week
as
and I
people
actually have
vote
a
on your
job.
list, as they vote on everybody's list, including ours, don't vote off of one thing on that list.
Right.
Vote on the entirety of the list. You know.
Exactly.
So I mean, obviously, if there's one thing on there that catches your eye, vote on the entirety
Right,
of the list.
exactly.
Don't just vote on one thing. So that's what he was saying. Like as far as especially with the Chatter's Box list, because Jeff's not going to. I'm not. First and foremost, Jeff and Mike. I'm lucky that I can get them to turn their cameras on, let alone anything else.
Well, the
And
fact
I
that
already
I
have enough shit on my
I have
plate as it
4
is.
in the Chatter's Box of Champions is impressive enough.
Mm-hmm.
So, Wicked Italian Eyes has the Ghostmobile, as she put, from Ghostbusters, Ecto 1. The Coach from the Munsters, very nice pull. The Hell Cycle from Ghost Rider. Also had Baby, the 67 Impala from Supernatural. And the custom yellow car from Dick Tracy.
Who was
Tatted
that?
Mamas. That is Wicked Italian
Who
Eyes.
was that?
Wicked
Yeah,
Italian
I've seen
Eyes.
that, and I like her list.
Yeah, that is a nice
I like
list.
her list.
That is a good pull with the Munsters. I didn't even pop into my
And the Dick Tracy, the Dick Tracy
Dick
car
Tracy vehicle.
was awesome.
That's a one
Yeah.
hell of a pull. Now, Tatted Mamas has the 68 Shelby GT500 Eleanor from Gone in 60 Seconds, the Nick Cage version. The Transformers Bumblebee, the OG one, she says, the 1977 Camaro.
Mm-hmm.
The General Lee
It's not the OG,
1969
but okay.
Dodge Charger from Dukes of Hazzard. The Mirthmobile from 1979,
Yeah.
76, AMC Pacer from Wayne's World, and of course Herbie the Love Bug, Volkswagen Beetle 63. Tina, newcomer, has the Captain America 1952 Harley Easy Rider.
Right.
One hell of a pull.
I see that.
The Munsters Coach Ford Model T from the Munsters, also a duplicate, no big deal. The 1950 Mercury Mercury from Cobra, that's a hell of a pull. Snowman's 1974 Kenworth from Smokey and the Bandit, and the Mystery Machine from the 1960s panel van from Scooby-Doo.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and Chris, is it Pierce? Bearc.
Yeah, it's Wally. You know who Wally is.
Wally.
He was in horticulture.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Wally.
He was my buddy from East Knox.
Okay,
Yeah.
I remember him.
Yeah.
Okay, he had the Trans Am
Yeah.
Firebird from Knight Rider. Jesus Christ, I can't read. Kit. He had the General Lee, the 69 Dodge Charger. Eleanor, the 67 GT 500. Smokey and Bandit 81 Trans Am, so that's from the second one. And the 70 Charger from Fast and Furious, the Vin Diesel black car. That is the Chatterbox Box.
Actually, everybody in the Chatter's Box had a really good list,
Well,
and
you
I
know
tried really hard not to take anything from their
I don't
list.
want to take sides. I tried my damnedest not to look at the list as I typed it in.
Side note,
I copied and pasted.
side note, we can vote. We can vote for the Chatter's
Yes.
Box list.
Well, I'd
So
like to
our
cast
votes
my
count
vote right
here.
now.
Well, your
I'm gonna
bonus
have-
card doesn't matter. You got your top 5.
Yeah, your bonus card doesn't count. I took the bonus card out because Chris did have it on his list. So, I'm going to go with Tina because she pulled the ultimate
Easy Rider.
Easy Rider from Captain America. That is one hell of a pull. Never even remotely crossed my mind.
Yeah.
So Tina's got my vote.
I really expected Wally to come a little bit heavier handed than what he did because I know he
I
knows
did
cars, much like you do. So
Now that I know
I was
who it
kind of
is,
shocked when I
yeah.
see his list. Yeah. I was kind of shocked.
Tony D,
Well,
Teddy,
but
Mama.
you guys all had a lot of the same cars, so I mean, I think somebody else had the.
But in its entirety, the kicker for me is that Harley. I mean, I'm not even a real Harley guy. Plus, she's got the Mercury, the 1950 Mercury from
yeah.
Cobra.
Didn't she
that
also have
car's
the
badass.
monster? Didn't she also have the monkey?
She had
I-
the Model T Monsters, and she had
Well, no,
Snowman's 74 Kenworth.
I thought
I
she
mean,
had
that's a
the.
pull.
I thought she had the monkey's car.
No, it's actually from the
a
Monsters.
TV show.
The
No,
Monsters.
the Monkeys actually drove. The Monkeys drove a convertible 4-seater GTO. It was a customized GTO.
I think it was.
It's a
I think it
oddly
was.
weird GTO.
Yeah, I think it was Wicked Italian Eyes is who I'm leaning more towards with the Dick Tracy car and
The Dick Tracy car, and then of course the Hell Cycle from Ghost Rider.
yeah,
See, that's
and
that's
that
the
actually
problem.
crossed
And
my
then, of course,
mind.
Baby.
That's,
It did
that's the-
mine when we were actually going. Oh, the Jeepers Creep. Tony D with the Jeepers Creepers truck. Damn.
That's the problem with mine as well. I've been leaning towards Tina's. And Cheyenne had a really good list. But I really like Wicked's list as well. But
Yeah.
But
It's a
once
tough
I
call.
like I said, as of right now, I'm leaning more towards Wicked. But once I can see the list and see everybody's list, because in all honesty, when the emails came in, I only briefly looked at them because I
Right,
didn't
'cause we
want
were in the middle of the
to.
show.
I didn't want to be influenced. Well, I know I looked like the next day. I didn't want to be influenced by their picks, and I knew
Right.
that you were trying to stack the deck, and you were going to come.
No, you know what? And
I thought you were
honestly,
going to come a little bit
if you
more
check
correct,
my
but
list, if you look at my list, I didn't even go remotely near theirs, for the simple fact it would have been way too obvious to grab from their list.
What was Betty and Cheyenne's list again?
Okay, so Wicked had Ghostmobile from Ghostbusters, the Munsters Coach, Hell Cycle from Ghost Rider, Baby 67 Impala from Supernatural, and the custom Dick Tracy car. And then Tatted had the 67 GT500 Eleanor from Gone in 60 Seconds, the one with Nick Cage. The original Eleanor does not look anything like it. The Trans Am from Bumblebee, the 77 version, point nose. The General Lee,
The
the
Camaro.
Mirthmobile, and Herbie the Love Bug. And then Tina had Captain America 1952 Harley from the Easy Rider. The Munsters Coach, also the Model T, which is the Model T, same car as the Coach. The 1950 Mercury from Cobra. Snowman's 74 Kenworth. I really like that pull. That's a hell of a pull. And then the Mystery Machine, which is the Scooby-Doo van.
Well, Cheyenne, I'm gonna ding you because you said the original OG Bumblebee, and I know they said no animated movies, but they did do the Bumblebee movie that had the OG Bumblebee bug.
Oh, okay.
So
Yes.
Okay, you saved
that
yourself
was-
because you
and-
said
and
that they
put
did
it in
and
the-
that movie.
She meant,
and they
Go
put
ahead.
it
She
in
meant
the
from
correct
the
timeline.
first Transformers. Yeah, they
yeah,
put it in the
well,
80s.
put it in
they
the
also did
movie
the
was-
Bumblebee movie.
So I'm.
Well,
gonna
that's what he's
ding-
talking about. It was a Bumblebee movie.
I'm gonna.
But if you
it wasn't
see
for-
when in the movie when Shia LaBeouf gets the 77 Camaro, right next to it,
Is
Bumblebee
the bug.
hits the door. And
Yeah,
the bug
they-
is
they
right
did
there.
a-
So technically, it's there. It's
They
like
did
a
a
Yeah, they
nod.
did. They
Yes.
they did. Yeah, they did like a shout out to the original
Mm-hmm.
Bumblebee. But yeah, I know what she was saying. Mike's a jackass, Tatted. She was saying the OG because in the
The OG
Transformers movie,
Camaro.
the first
The
one was the
classic Camaro as
77.
opposed to- yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because when he went from the 77 to the 06, Shy was pissed, boy.
Yeah, I bet she was.
He was like, "Really?"
Really good.
I was gonna go with Shy's list, but I'm thinking I'm gonna go with Tina.
I'm
Because
thinking
of
my
the
vote
Easy
is.
Rider.
I'm gonna wait till I see
Easy
all the
Rider,
list, but
yeah.
I'm telling
Once
you where
again, we
I'm.
still have to vote
I'm
once I
leaning
post
towards.
them. I'll screenshot them tonight and post them.
Yeah.
I have them all nice and neat. I gotta spell check everything because I'm terrible.
So,
Wicked-
are you gonna
but
post?
Wicked, ooh, that one, the Hell Rider.
I'll
you-
post them right after the other. So basically, where it says the starting 5 iconic vehicles from TV and movies, which is us, and then underneath it will be another post, or right after that, I'll post. It says the Chatter's
Okay.
Box of Champions.
Okay, so you'll have two separate posts.
There'll be 2 separate posts, right?
I'll probably
And
make
then of
one
course
post.
I'll throw them in our chat so you guys can throw them up in Insta and wherever.
Yeah.
Because I can only from
What do you mean?
at
you
my standpoint
guys?
right now
Just
I can
say
only do
me.
it from.
Just say you.
I was trying to be inclusive. I'm trying to be woke, motherfucker.
I'm not going to
But,
be inclusive, and I'm not going to be woke, and I'm going to put it out there and say, motherfuckers, I'm the only one doing any goddamn. Look,
Well, once
I got
again,
up this morning.
I'm seriously waiting on the phone.
I got up this
There was-
morning and I
there
went
was
to
a
the gym
reason.
and I came home
There
from
were-
the gym, and I came home from the gym and when I got home I posted Wednesday's episode because Thursday I came home, I was so fucking tired, or Thursday, and I don't know what was going on, but I went to the gym and I literally only got like half a workout in, and I was like I'm going home, and I came home and I sat down on the couch and fell asleep for 2 hours. So then yesterday I had to come and I had to go get the kids
I
and
have
everything.
a small announcement. Oh no, wait, never mind. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, well that's how I'll do it, Betty.
Well,
And
The thing is-
so today I got.
the thing is,
What is the thing, Michael?
Okay.
I'm just gonna clarify. Since you should know me, I don't like being accused of stuff. I was accused of stacking the deck, sending my shit out
You were
and all
accused
that
of pandering,
stuff.
don't
For
lie.
the last two,
The one that
votes,
you won,
I
you
did
literally
not
had
post.
like 2 or
I
3
did not
songs
post.
that were
I
not
did
guilty
not
pleasures.
post. I did not post.
This-
I did
this is
not.
true.
I did not do anything.
And you had a
There was
song nobody
reason
knew
behind
about.
it. I didn't
Yeah.
do it on purpose because you accused
Except
me of.
Pops. Pops knew the one
Sim-
song that nobody else knew, and we.
It didn't matter.
I didn't
got
accuse
it.
you of.
Oh,
I
yes,
didn't
you
accuse you of anything.
did. Oh,
I'm just
oh,
saying you had at least 2 songs that were not guilty pleasures, and you had one that nobody knew about, and you somehow managed to win.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
That's
if it
just
walks like a
little
duck,
suspect.
quacks like a duck,
Well, I
it's
can say the
probably a
same
fucking
thing about
evil.
you because
Does it-
Jeff
does
had
it
better
quack?
snack lists last
Does
week,
it
but
quack?
yet you ended up with a mystery win.
I actually, Jeff and I fucking tied,
We tied.
and and I literally I literally let that tie come in after I stopped taking votes.
Yeah.
And then Jeff shot himself in the face with an
He did shot
Ohio-based
himself.
snap
Once
that
again,
nobody knew anything about.
once again, I'm being true to what I would choose.
Exactly. No,
Which
yeah,
is,
exactly.
Which is why
Yeah,
I
exactly.
picked the Enterprise. I would not be true to myself.
Reverend
so I
says,
didn't
quack,
do it.
quack, motherfucker. Or Morga, fucker.
but no, like I said, it is what it is. The votes came out the way they came out. You win with an asterisk beside it. If you're happy with that, then more power to you.
Yes, there is an asterisk on it. And it says, pandering.
Exactly. That is exactly how it's supposed to be, Joe. Welcome to the show. You picked
I
the
got-
list.
and I got Mama-
and last
and
week,
I
Jeff
got
and I
Mama
both
Glitz.
had killer lists.
I Mama
yeah.
Glick's vote on
It
that
was
one,
it was
too.
it was very like even looking back at the list that Chris and I had.
It was a good list.
The only thing that killed it for me for Michael was the fucking pork rinds because
The pork rinds killed me.
dude, gross, dude.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I don't even
like I
think
said,
And I'm
I-
down
you know,
with salt and
because some-
vinegar. I'm down with
I
salt.
don't.
and
I don't
vinegar.
think I got.
Yeah.
I don't even think I got
Pork rinds?
Cheyenne's vote for that one because that's a southern. That's a southern thing,
It
really.
is.
If you
See, that's the beauty of this
do, it's not
is
really a southern
it's
thing.
not
though.
about the person, it's about the list. If I lose this list, it has nothing to do with my list. It has everything to do with the people listening.
All I ask to make it easier for me when I calculate the votes.
It's not like
If
we're
you
saying
do
if these cars
post it on
raced
your-
each other, who would win, you
Yeah.
know?
Well, yeah, exactly. Because if that was the case, I would have taken Speed Racer's car, the Mach 1.
Yes, and they
Why
did do a
didn't
movie.
you? Because they made a live action movie
They
about
did
it.
a movie.
You could have.
Yeah.
You could have. They
I
made
love
a
that
live
movie,
action
dude.
movie
But-
about it.
I love that movie.
But
Watching
I
that
will.
HD, holy
if you guys
shit.
do, yeah. Oh yeah. If you guys do post on your social media, like I said, I do post it onto all my TikToks. I put it on. I don't put it on my personal Instagram, but I just recently started using that just the last couple days. But if
That
you
is- that
do,
is a
just
one
tag.
hell of a pull. The only thing
Just
you have to name the movie it was in,
just
Reverend.
yeah. Just
The little bastard.
just tag me so that I'll get the notifications too, so I can keep track of those votes and those those tallies. So, but yeah, like I said, I got up this morning, I went to the gym, and I came home and started working on the podcast stuff, and I was literally working on it up to an hour and a half before we went live,
Nice.
and that was posting the new
I've
episode,
Literally,
posting.
this week for me has been crazy, and next week's going to be just as much crazy. I have a massive client in my list that owns 25 companies. So,
Yeah.
Nice.
it's-
like I
it's
said,
good.
posting
I literally
promo
work-
videos.
I don't
and-
normally work on Saturdays, but I worked for a good 3 hours today.
Which, Mike, you could totally the promo videos and stuff. You could easily duet or share those out on TikTok as well. Go ahead and do a real quick video saying that.
I haven't really been on
You've seen it.
TikTok, but I need to do it.
It's one of those things.
Well-
Chris and I talked about this long ago. That the social media thing used to be really hard for us because
Yeah.
we'd forget and we'd have other shit going on and
Yeah.
it's you almost have to force yourself to get
right.
in the habit.
And I just need to force myself to do it. With
And now,
my phone-
and now
with my
I'm
phone taking a shit.
constantly
and
on there.
with my phone taking a shit, it kind of set me back a lot because there was
Exactly.
a lot of
Mine as well.
things that I needed that were more important than social media, and
Understood.
I don't
I have
have
the same
it.
problem. I have
I
the
don't
same
have
problem.
it now, and then
Well, now you're on this show and it's your number one priority.
Yes.
and then now and then I also had to create another account because I couldn't. I had to create another TikTok account because I couldn't log into one of them. So I just got that going yesterday. So thank God I was able to keep my big dog account. So that's still good. So now that that's going on, and then with my new phone, I don't really like the camera. I can't tell if it's better or not. And honestly, I've been kind of scared to make videos because I'm afraid it's gonna look trashy. I get perfect. I get in my head.
Yeah, see,
I'm
that's
an
the
over
one thing I never
I'm an
worry about. I just make sure they're fucking
overthinker.
Videos.
facing me.
I
I
am an
literally
over
every one
I
of
am
the
an
TikToks you
overthinker,
see,
overachiever,
if you check my
perfectionist.
TikTok, if you check my TikTok, every single one, I have no idea what it looks like until it's finished recording because
You
I
know,
had to stare at the
I
back of
owe
my
so
phone.
many duets. I owe relevant duets. Betty, Tina, Cheyenne. I've got a huge fucking list of shit, and I have all the stuff here. But good news is I was able to get something that was a big problem for my family taken care of. I don't give a flying fuck. You comb your beard, your little baby beard. Um,
I don't
I was
care
able.
about your personal TikToks or your personal social medias. We're talking about the podcast.
I
I don't care who you owe duets to.
see.
I don't
I
know
know
why
you
you owe
haven't.
anybody duets.
I know. See, now I know
I
that you
say
don't
fuck your
even listen to
duets.
what I said. I moved on to like my personal life. Now you don't get to know. I
I don't
was
care.
able
I
to get
don't.
something
No,
nice.
because I created a totem pole and I didn't even put you on the totem pole. I got my circle and I put you on the
Oh,
outside of my circle.
don't worry. You're at the bottom right now. You're on
and
my
every
Technically,
list.
the
one,
bottom is the
and
good
every
thing.
once in a while, and
I'm
every
not
If you
gonna
once in a
talk
while,
check
to
your
you again.
I throw
history,
you,
the bottom of the totem
I
pole
throw you a bag of
is
pork rice.
the base.
Yeah,
It is the strongest point. So technically, you want him at the
base,
top.
right?
Look it up. Oh, look at him! He fucking ran
He
away.
canceled himself. I
It's
know it
just,
is. I know
it
it
is.
is. He doesn't listen. He just wants to be the victim. The
It is
bottom of
time
the
for
totem
break,
pole is
though.
the base.
Yeah, I have the concrete
So
that
it is
holds
now
the
time
base.
for break.
So, yeah, it is. In like 2 minutes.
It's time for break when I find break music.
Yes, you need to find break music. Oh my gosh. So, I have a quick story while you're finding break music. So, I've had a problem with the past 2 weeks of my dogs escaping. And
Just shoot him.
yesterday I go out on my balcony to have a cigarette, and my wife's laying in bed, and I said, God damn it! The fucking dog's out again. And I turn around, and the dog that I thought was outside is lying on the bed. It turns out somebody else's dog got out was a pure white as snow husky. Beautiful.
Hmm.
And we texted the owner, and they said, oh, unfortunately, we're at work. And I said, okay, don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. Brought the dog in the house, and she was the sweetest dog I've ever seen.
My name is
So I had
Jalen Brown from the
9 dogs in the house, once again, for a good 8 hours. It was a long day. But it was a beautiful dog.
Yeah,
White
you
husky
think?
eyes. Well, I have 3 dogs in this room with me right now. That's why I have the fan on, because it's
Well, at least they're
300
being
degrees.
quiet. Michael,
Oh, they're sleeping.
did you go change your tampon and get you a nice cup of warm milk? Are you done?
Did you get your
Are you done
Snickers?
being sassy? Are you done
I'm
being
telling you,
sassy?
T-shirt idea. Mike needs a fucking Snickers.
You're not yourself. Come on, little
Well,
dog.
I'm.
Are you
I'm gonna
okay?
say I got this new machine, and I wanted to show it to you. It's a cute little machine. It's like this. Oh shit! I'm sorry. I didn't know how it worked.
Oh, that's so precious. I've gotten you a gift. It's right over here. I'll be right back. It's actually 2 gifts because that's the kind of friend I am. I'll be right back. Oh, here they are. Right there for you, buddy. Oh,
wrapped
we'll
mine.
give you one of these too while we're at it.
Hold on.
I wrapped.
I got a
mine.
magic trick. I got a
Right here.
magic
Let
trick.
me unwrap it for you. Oh,
I got a magic
magic
trick.
trick. Jesus Christ.
Abracadabra.
You gonna pull that stick out of your ass? Is that gonna be your magic trick? It is time for break, boys.
It is time for break.
Don't be salty because I'm the champ. I'm the people's champ.
I'm not salty that you're the champ. I'm not.
I'm not the hero they wanted. I'm the hero they needed, Michael.
You're right. They didn't want you.
No, they needed
still
me.
don't want you. They still don't want you.
Yeah. They just thought me.
That's the whole problem with this show is they didn't want us. They just
I'm just
they're
over here,
just bored.
hero, and
They're
don't
like,
mind me.
Let's watch somebody that's three idiots that are worse off than we are.
Yeah, right.
I do have.
My
I do,
life
I do
sucks,
Need to,
but let's
I do
watch
need to
these
find
three.
that audio.
Yeah.
I do need to find
It'll
that
make
audio.
us feel better
and
about
Jeff,
ourselves.
And Jeff, when he gets his phone, you need to duet it. Where it all started when this one asshole met this other asshole,
yes.
who met this other
Yeah,
asshole,
right.
and now they're the three assholes.
Exactly. Now these three.
Exactly,
I
that's
thought
so
about
true.
that for a long time, and I just always kept forgetting to make it.
But we are going to take a real quick break. We'll be back. We got boys, do I got a story and news
We
for
got some
you?
good news.
Nice.
Oh, awesome!
Oh,
I'm excited.
we are going to
I
have
have
fun with this
I have a
story.
quick news update for Wednesday. I'm saving it for Wednesday.
From Wednesday or for Wednesday?
For
Oh, you're
Wednesday.
saving it for. Why are you saving it for Wednesday?
If
If
you're
it's an
saving
update.
it for Wednesday, then why are you talking about it on Saturday?
Yeah, right.
fucking
That's what I was
assholes
going
to
to say.
remind
Why
me.
is he bringing it up now?
To remind me. Don't let me
Make a
forget.
note.
Make a
I have-
fucking note in
You know
your
how many
office
notes I
because
have
I've
in
got.
front of me?
We got.
Well, make another fucking
65
note.
We got
Post-its
cell
in front of me.
phones. We got
don't.
laptops. Jeffrey, we got pen and paper.
I have.
We have the
900 million
technology.
things going on. I have 900 million things going on in my life,
This is only
and
one
that's
more.
just for the
Calm
podcast.
down.
That's not even my real life.
One more.
Just give us the update right now.
That's fine.
I'll give everybody the
That's
update,
fine.
ladies and gentlemen. Jeffrey has decided to finally, after many years, he's been a man living in a woman's body, or a woman living in a man's body,
He's coming
and
out.
after many years, he has finally decided to start his transition. He will no longer be known as Woke Jeff. He will now be known as Jeffina, and
It's
he will
Jennifer,
become a pretty
motherfucker. Jennifer.
lady. Jennifer, sorry, my bad, Jennifer.
Jennifer.
No,
Yeah.
actually, on the
But
3rd
saying
of
that does-
February, on the 3rd of February, is
His
my
birthday.
wife's
Man, that's a
30th
fast sex
birthday.
change.
My wife's 30th.
It's her 80th birthday.
30. 30.
Wait a minute. You lied
Yeah,
to me
do the
about
math.
how old she was, Jeffrey.
Do the
He
math,
robbed,
folks.
he robbed the cradle. His old damn
Okay.
ass almost.
No,
almost a
Jeff
senior
told me in the
citizen.
beginning
I
of
met
this
my
that his
wife
wife
when
was
she turned
26.
You met
When
you
I-
met your
You
wife.
when I
told me
met her
your
on that.
wife was.
You did the mail. You did
No,
the
when
mail
I
order
met
catalog,
her,
didn't you?
She was
You did-
18.
honest. You did the mail order catalog, didn't you?
No, he
No.
mailed himself to
I-
Mexico.
Yeah,
he did
I
it
mailed
backwards.
myself. I drove
is
my
true.
ass to Mexico.
Me
and
and
met
Blake.
my wife,
Me and Blake did
I
have this
am the mail
conversation.
order. I am the mail order.
She
technically.
ordered she ordered the mail ordered husband from Wish. And
It's not
me and- me and
when
Blake
you-
did
when-
have this
next time you're on
conversation.
that mail order
I think
bride
it-
website, make sure it's not the Wish version, because then you get something like this.
Yeah, but me
Yes.
and Blake did have this conversation. I find it weird because everybody in Mexico is trying to come over here, but you did it backwards. You went over there.
And you know what?
Yeah, Jeff's
And here's the thing: with the amount of money I
dyslexic.
make, I live like a goddamn king.
Yeah. I heard it's
Because-
like
but
$500
seriously,
a
fucking
week
cell
in
phone replaced.
a maid.
No, I literally for $1,000 a month, I can live comfortably, including all my bills.
Could you imagine
Food,
if
all
you
my
could you
bills.
imagine if you were as big as Mike and I and made that kind of money, you could be the king of Mexico.
Exactly.
Could be.
The cartel would work for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, trust me, they make a hell of a lot more than the three of us put together.
No shit.
Yeah, but
why
that's the
they're
difference. They're
cartel.
also all only 3 foot tall.
Yeah.
I swear, if you could see
I
the
mean,
guy that I
we're
know
still
is
like,
cartel.
where's the tallest guy? Where's the
You'd
biggest
shit
guy in the yard?
yourself.
We're still looking.
Yeah, you
This
say that. I
dude
say
is
that, but it's like, yeah,
6'8".
where's the biggest guy in the yard? And Danny Trejo walks out, and it's like, oh shit, yeah, I'm
Exactly.
good. My
Never
bad,
mind.
Mr. Machete.
Yeah.
I'm going back to
I see
Ohio.
that. There's
He's
a
in-
dude I know
he's
here.
in
He literally
everything.
looks like Danny Trejo's brother.
He is
And every
in
time I see this dude, I'm
everything.
like-
You know, he's in Boba Fett, the book of
Yeah.
Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
saw
see that
I was
on
like,
Facebook.
I just
This
think saw a
motherfucker
thing.
will do
I just saw a
anything.
thing. Well, you know what? The reason why Danny Trejo got into acting is
But
because
he's
somebody
good.
offered an extra $50 to be an extra.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be
That's
an
how he
extra.
started.
He
And
said he's been in
he
so
actually
many
did
movies.
an episode
He
of
doesn't even know what he
Jay
did.
Leno's Garage because it was car shit, and he, Jay Leno asked him, he's like, "You've been in how many movies?" And Trejo's like, "Oh, I don't know. Hold on. Hey!" And he yells over at one of his buddies. He's like, "How many movies I've been in?" It's like 300 plus. It's like 390, some shit.
Yeah.
Like that.
I would say if you count even the small roles, I would say
Oh, yeah.
at least 600 to 800, maybe even close to
Yeah,
1,000.
he's been
But
in
that's just
every-
movies. 300
He even
plus movies.
and TV shows because
Not
he
even
was in
TV
that.
shows.
He was in that. He was in Sons of Anarchy, and I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
yeah.
he did. I'm
He
pretty
was
sure
awesome
he
in
did.
Sons of Anarchy.
And then he did. I'm pretty sure he did Supernatural, and I'm pretty sure he did the spinoff for Sons of Anarchy, the Mayans.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he
The
was in
Mayans.
Mayans.
I don't know. But let's take a break real quick, boys.
Yep.
And we can come back. We got all night for this. We got all night for this bullshit and banter and back and forth. But
Yeah.
guys, we'll be back here in about 5 minutes. Enjoy our guys who I think they're either still on a ship or they just got back. They were on the Shipwrecked. It was a cruise
Nice. The shit
tour. So they spent the last week on a fucking cruise playing
Must be
music,
rough.
living the life, man. Yeah. So we're
Once
going to do a
again,
little
though, being
Blacktop Mojo
stuck
off
on
their
a ship,
latest.
if you got that one asshole that doesn't like your music, you have to see that fucker all the time.
So you punch him in his fucking face the first night.
Drown his ass.
Yeah, you throw him off the side of the... Accidents happen every day, my friends. Yeah. He was
Tell me you
drunk.
don't like my
and
fucking
he
music,
slipped
you
and fell.
shit.
Yeah. Yeah, you piece of shit. But yeah, I got a little Blacktop Mojo for you guys, as always. That's off their new album. We're going to do a little rewind for you. The video for this is actually really good because it's a lot of behind the scenes from concerts and stuff like that. So if you're not already, go check them out on all social media and anywhere you stream music. But when you do so, make sure you tell them that Nonsensical Nonsense sent you, because I believe at this point they know who we are. They know who I am. I do know that.
Yeah, they know who you are because they give you a shout out for your birthday. Who did that?
Yeah. Well, they not only that, but I interact with them on Instagram and
Oh,
Snapchat
yeah.
and stuff like that. Mainly Cat more than anything. Cat's a good dude. I want to drink beer with Cat. I'm gonna
He
get his
seems
little
like
ass
he'd be fun to
wasted.
hang out with. He's not that little.
Yeah, they both. I mean, they all do. Yeah, he's a little guy. But anyways, we'll be right back here in just a few minutes, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Don't go nowhere. Come back for the second hour. We got news coming up in the second hour, and boy, oh boy, do I have a story for you guys. It's gonna be fun. I might take the gloves off. I might let Jeff take the gloves off, because me and my lady were having this conversation last night. She was getting heated. I was like, ooh, I like you. And I told her, I was like, oh, the boys are going to have fun with this one tomorrow.
You're gonna piss some people off tonight.
Yeah, we are. We're hurting some fucking feelings.
Yeah.
It's a
If it's
Saturday
too
night,
warm,
and I'm in a fucking
You're a
mood.
snowflake.
As Elton John said, Saturday night's right for fighting, boys.
Yeah, boy.
Sorry, Elton John, sorry. But yeah, we'll be right back after a little Blacktop Mojo, guys.
See what I have to deal with?
Rewind to yesterday morning when we were fine, before we knew the world would end. If I told you we could go back to that moment again, would you drop everything, take my hand and follow? you choose yesterday or tomorrow? Sunshine, morning light creeping in. White lies, I don't know what to say again. It's illusion, better than a promise we give. When I love you, for some reason seems hollow. Would you choose yesterday or tomorrow? Don't speak now, live in the moment, babe. One wrong word and everything's changed. Just take it, I could take it, we lose everything we know. Fight back tears as it take place. It comes unwound, goes in and out of face. The stereo is spinning in the sun, don't sound the same anymore. Rewind the track to way back before we knew the world. Inside, I think I know the answer you give. In your eyes, can tell you barely holding it in. When I met you, we radiated life from within. But with you died up, and now it's time to swallow. Would you choose yesterday or tomorrow? Don't speak now, live in the moment, babe. One wrong word and everything's changed. Take it, I could take it, we lose everything we know. Fight back tears as it take place. It comes unwound, goes in and out of face. The stereo is screaming in the sun, don't sound the same anymore. Rewind the track to way back before we knew the Don't speak now, live in the moment, babe. One wrong word and everything's changed. Just take it, I could take it, we lose everything we know. Fight back tears as it take place. It comes unwound, goes in and out of face. The stereo is screaming in the sun, don't sound the same anymore. Rewind the track to way back before we knew the words. Rewind the track to way back before we knew the words.
Oh, yeah. Welcome back to Nonsensical Nonsense, everybody. What's going on, Noah? Welcome back, Chatter's Box. You guys have been a lively bunch tonight. Hopefully, we're mildly entertaining. Welcome back, Jeffrey. Welcome back, Michael. Welcome back. This is Nonsensical Nonsense. I am your one true king, the greatest champion of all time. Basically, you might as well call me the starting five GOAT. Speaking of goats, I have to tell you guys something about the GOAT as soon as I get done with all my bullshit. I'm Glick. Yeah, I don't care, dude. I'm Glick. It's fucking... He's touching himself to hand job solo. I'm Glick, hanging out with Jeff. Hanging out with Mike.
What's up?
As always, fuck them both. Fuck Mike twice.
Only because you like it.
I was
If you guys aren't already... Trust me, that's a
And you know,
fake news right there, my friend. If you guys aren't already, go ahead and check us out on a little social media. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. All at Nonsensical Nonsense. You can also join us live right here each and every Wednesday and Saturday night where you can look the champion in the eyes and you can see what greatness looks like. We can't all be baby faces. Sometimes we got to make a heel turn, my friend. And if you're a wrestling fan, you get both of those references.
No, I got it, and I'm not even a fan.
Yeah.
I
But
do
you can
know
join us
something.
live every Wednesday and Saturday night. All you got to do is download the HAPS app. It's a free app. Download it, set yourself up, and give us a little follow at Nonsensical Nonsense. You can also get every single episode of this podcast if you want to torture yourself on Anchor, Spotify, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, basically anywhere and everywhere you get your little podcasts and jollies from at Nonsensical Nonsense. You can listen to us however you want to. You don't have to listen to it in order because every show is different. Guarantee you that.
And the first two suck.
So go give us a liking. Go give us a share. Give Mike and Jeff the old double thumbing. And we didn't mention this in the first hour when we should have. But
Yes.
you can always email us if you'd like to take part in the Chatter's Box Championship.
Podcast@gmail.com.
Yes, if you would like to take part in the Chatter's Box
of
Championship, start at 5. Yeah, you can email us your picks when we announce our picks every Wednesday, and you yourself could become a great champion like me, the humblest of all champions ever.
I mean, a good
They
question.
call me Humble Glick. I will let them because that has nothing to do with the three of us.
Yeah,
Giant
yeah,
quotation
yeah.
marks.
Truth just came out.
Yes. I will gladly go and I will gladly not only embarrass and beat you two, but I will gladly embarrass the Chatter's Box as well if I have to.
No,
I will become the undisputed champion of the world. If that's what you want.
You know, I just thought of a car I should have put on was the Vanishing Point 70 Charger. Damn it.
it always happens. I hate it when that happens.
It literally just popped in my head.
But it is what it is. Welcome
Such a
back,
challenge.
guys. We appreciate y'all hanging out with us. It does. Every Sunday morning, I'll wake up and then I'll think of something. I'm like, oh man, I should have put that on my list.
Right?
Happens
But,
all
you
the
know.
time.
And it literally just
Yeah.
popped in my head. It's 1970 Challenger, all white coupe from Vanishing Point that gets destroyed at the end of the movie.
But, if you guys are just joining us and you popped in during the break and you were wondering who the hell that music was and why is it so fantastic, well, those are our guys in Blacktop Mojo with a little rewind off their latest album. So if you haven't already, go check those guys out. Go show them some love. Let them know we sent you. You can make TikTok videos with their music. Tag us and tag them in it when you do so.
Hell yeah.
We're trying to get them on the show down the road eventually. They're busy guys. They got so much going on. They did just release their spring tour date. They are coming to Iowa. They're not coming to Ohio, but
That's because I don't want to listen to how well
that be-
you're
they're
doing in
coming
the
to
starting
Iowa?
5 championship.
Are they? Did you just say Iowa?
0-5,
said.
Jeffrey. You're sounding a little bitter.
No, I'm not sounding bitter. I'm just saying Blacktop
Much-
Mojo will be like, shut up, Chris.
much-
About the starting 5.
Much like myself. Blacktop Mojo, they're humble champions too. They're taking over the rock world,
Oh,
and they're champions in their own right.
I will give
And
you
they're humble guys like myself. That's something
When
else
are
we
they
have in
coming to-
common. The fact
when
that
are
we
they
are the
coming
people's
to-
champ.
When are they coming to Iowa, Glegg?
Well, I don't know. Why don't you fucking follow them on social media and then you can look at their tour dates? Michael,
I do follow them. I'm just saying, looked at their
you're a fucking
tour
liar.
dates.
And I can see you.
It's on Facebook, Mike. You have to actually get on Facebook. Therein lies the
I hate Facebook.
It's on Facebook. It's
Yeah,
on
well,
Instagram. I think
that's
they even
the
put it on.
question
I think they
is-
might have even put it on TikTok.
It's a possibility. Wouldn't surprise me.
Michael's very crabby. They
They're
are
so
very
damn
crabby.
crabby.
Boys. I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm in a good mood. I am in a good mood. They are
curious
so
about the
crabby.
news.
You are not right. You are not wrong. In breaking news,
Breaking news.
Michael and Jeffrey both have sticks up their ass.
Not me, I might be as big as shit.
But speaking of being a goat, and speaking of being the greatest of all time, in breaking news, and yes, I'm comparing myself to this man. I'm only 3 away from his record. I will break his record as far as championships won. The one and only Mr. Thomas Brady might be retiring, boys.
I saw that. I don't follow sports, but it was big in the news today, and I was like,
He
isn't that
he
guy
might
that
be.
plays hockey? On the baseball
Yes.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't
Yes.
do a Michael Jordan and then you see him in like baseball or something.
No,
I'm
I don't
not-
think
I'm not-
you're not gonna have to worry about that.
I'm not sleepy. I've been under the weather all weekend, so I'm not.
But
I'm not sleepy.
the
I
words
just
have
don't-
not
I don't
come.
feel
Yeah,
good.
the words have not come out of Tom Brady's mouth yet. But he could potentially. It sounds like he might be retiring after 22 years.
Isn't he like our age?
He's 45.
Jesus
I don't know why.
After
I don't know
22
why
years-
I can't run from here to the
What?
gate.
I don't know why you say he's like
41.
our
Who?
age. You are not our age.
Oh, yeah?
You're like
Yes.
old as fuck.
Fuck you, Mike.
Tom Brady's
We're
40.
basically the same age. Jesus Christ. Just because you're a child.
You're older than me. You're older than me,
By what?
Jeffrey.
6 months tops?
No, no more than that. Almost a year, dude. You're like 10 months older than I am.
Me and
Your birthday's
Meg
in
are the same
December.
age. You and
But
me are not the
anyways,
same.
as I was what I was saying
I'm
about
than you because I'm closer
Tom.
to Tom Brady's age.
I'm gonna kill both of you. No, Tom Brady's 45, 22 years in the league.
That's
Count
a
them,
long
boys.
time.
Seven.
Long time.
Seven Super Bowl championship rings for one man. You know, there's the NFL team with the most Super Bowl rings. You know who they are? This is an entire team.
I couldn't tell you 17.
No.
Oh, it's not
It is
technically the
the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Pittsburgh Steelers have 6 rings
Wow.
as a team, as a whole. One man, and a beautiful man, if I might add, has 7 rings.
He's a good-looking cat.
Six with the Patriots and 1 with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And not to mention countless playoffs and playoff victories for Tom Brady. So
Yeah.
that's
you
a
know,
little
gotta hand
that
it
was
to
that was
at
more for
45 years old to still be able to run and chuck the ball and all that shit that he does.
and he's in great shape. So in all honesty, if he
Impressive
doesn't
as fuck
retire,
because I wouldn't blame him for not retiring. Why not go out,
if he
die
if he
midfield?
doesn't retire and pretty much his career he has stayed healthy. So if he doesn't retire, in all honesty, he could potentially play until he's 50
It wouldn't surprise me.
and win 3 or 4 more
And
Super
probably,
Bowls.
exactly.
I just want him to come to Cleveland one of those years because I want a Tom Brady NFL jersey so bad, and I hate the Patriots, so I could never bring myself to buy a Patriots jersey. Now I will buy when I can. I will buy a Tampa Bay Brady jersey,
Okay, every once in a while.
but I hate the Patriots and I hate Bill Belichick, so I can never bring myself to buy a Tom Brady Patriots jersey. So
I have
I hear
to,
you.
and I'm not a sports buff, but I actually have to agree with that. I do not.
yeah.
I didn't. When I find out that
Names
the
are-
Patriots are going to the
Do you
Super
really?
Bowl, I'm just like, fuck again, really?
Yeah,
And then I'm like,
well, I
I
mean,
hope
mainly
Tom
it was
Brady
because of
takes
Tom
it.
Brady.
Yeah.
Well, what are the odds?
But with that
that
being-
Tom Brady would become a coach?
Audio Jungle.
That is what I said. But
How amazing would it be if he became
I'm going to tell you a couple of stories. So listen to this. Listen to this. Okay, listen.
Speaking of
let the
goats,
man talk.
That's you, Jeffrey.
Speaking of goats, you
Listen,
gotta let the
goats.
man talk. You're right. I am number one. You're number one, sir. I'm pointing at you while you're pointing at me. I got the prez right up there on the wall pointing at me, telling me I'm the man, telling me I'm the GOAT. You don't believe me?
Oh, I know.
Right
I've
there.
seen it. There he is. The one thing
That's
political
courtesy
that
of
Chris
Kevin
and I
Hawley
agree
right there.
on. The one thing that
Yes.
Chris and I
Well, we agree.
politically
We
agree
actually,
on. We
we
don't
actually,
agree on a lot.
we
But,
actually agree on a lot of stuff. We just don't talk about it.
well, Chris gets bored with it really quick.
But I do because I don't care. But okay. I need to look
Are
up
you dipping?
one thing real quick that no, I just had to spit. Actually, speaking of that, this right here, boys, is gonna be my last pack of cigarettes.
Congratulations.
I went today and bought me some new juice. I got my shit all cleaned up and set up and batteries
Got it all
charged.
set
So
up? What you got?
yeah, I
What
decided I'm
mod you
gonna. Oh, this is my little Aegis. But then I got my Incredible Hulk iJoy right here. So I haven't decided.
All right.
I don't want to use one of my big ones just because I'm going to take this to work and shit with me. So there's some other news for you guys. I am going to quit smoking. I've been wanting to quit smoking for a while now. I should have never started again, but now I have an excuse to quit smoking. So I have another excuse. So that's more important than anything else. So, Cash is currently watching the Royal Rumble, WWE's Royal Rumble, out in the living room, and I can hear him yelling at the TV. Well, and that was the problem. I was buying the disposable ones, and those things are just fucking garbage
Yeah,
at the end of the
they
day.
don't last. They don't last.
I had to, I did the, because Cheyenne hooked me up with my first mod and stuff. But me being the intense smoker I was, she sent me with like 3% nicotine, and that I was just like,
Not enough.
I had to go full
Burn out a
50
mod in a
migs.
minute.
I had to go through a
right, there
whole.
we
I
go,
had to
found
go
it.
up to a full 50 migs before I was able to say like, okay, I can. Now
Yeah.
I'm actually thinking about dropping
Well-
it down to 35.
The only downfall, most vape shops now, they only carry up to 6.
Right.
But you can
Not my
buy,
town.
but you can buy the nicotine add on. I'm gonna try it at 6. Like I said, I think I can. I think I
Six
can.
did absolutely.
I think I
nothing.
can kick it pretty easy.
But I was
But,
smoking close
like I
to
said,
3 packs a day. I was smoking close to 3 packs a
Oh
day.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Oh God!
was-
I
You trying to be cool like me? Lord.
yeah.
Well,
I might smoke a half a pack a day, if even that.
Well, that was usually what I used to smoke, about half a pack.
Unless
right
we're
up to
doing
a
the
whole
show.
pack.
Now when we do
Well, the
you know,
show,
like,
the show
yeah,
is
like
my
Saturdays.
Biggest, my biggest thing is like I'll go through a pack during the show.
The show, it made me playing pool, but then they outlawed smoking in bars, so that made it. Now I don't go shoot pool no more.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was that. But when I lost my job, and like full depression totally set in,
Oh, yeah.
and
That's
alcohol
a
and
pack of smokes
fucking
right there.
cigarettes just, all I ever did was work. That's all I ever did. And then me being the workaholic that I am was actually used against me in
Who?
court, and I was made to look like a bad.
Oh, Ronda
man
Rousey's
because I
back?
work.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it's really funny because when you are married, you being a hard worker and dependable like that, that's a good thing until you get a divorce. Then it's a bad thing.
Right.
And that whole thing
And the
just
problem with stuff like when it comes to divorces, everything is a double-edged sword.
yeah. And it just
But
so
on to the
yeah.
news.
Well, I'm waiting on the call.
I haven't had that problem.
So
I've had that problem with ex-girlfriends. I've had more issues with ex-girlfriends than I have with my ex-wife.
I wish I could take that, but
The
But-
only ex-wife I have is Chris. So
I wish I could say that, but usually how I do with ex
And you
girlfriends.
fucking know better because
And I
I'll
got
punch you in the face.
I got the batteries in the divorce, so it's okay.
how I do ex girlfriends is we can be cool afterwards, but if you're gonna take every chance you get to bring
You
me
son of
down,
a bitch!
Holy shit! That just came out.
That's
I
okay.
can't
I went
believe
and
it.
bought recharge. I went and bought rechargeable batteries.
You gotta understand the inside joke when it comes to batteries is Chris and I skipped school one day, and this is back when Chris and I didn't have CD players in our cars, so we had a portable CD player that you
and
plug
you
into the
put
tape
an
and put
aux
in,
cord into it. Yeah.
and we ran out of fucking batteries, so we stole batteries from Walmart. And we were pissed, scared that we were
We-
going to get busted
we,
for
we,
4 AA
didn't
batteries.
even-
We ran out of that store like we caught it on fire.
we didn't even skip an entire day of school. We only skipped like 2 classes because we knew we needed batteries after school for the ride home. So, and the shitty part about it was we had the money for the batteries. We could have bought them.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, we had the money.
Noah,
it was just it was
I actually smoke cigars. I actually smoke a pipe. But smoking a pipe, smoking a cigar, that's
all
not
the
like
same.
smoking a cigarette. It's completely
No, it's not.
there are several people that consider
Well,
themselves non-smokers that smoke that. It's completely different.
Now that we just incriminated ourselves, Jeffrey, considering my situation now, we're both going to jail.
I think
You're
the statutes
in
of
Mexico.
limitations-
You're in Mexico. They won't
I'm
extradite you.
safe.
They won't extradite you from Mexico for batteries.
I think
feel like
I
I'm
think the
gonna be-
limit. I think the statutes of
I hope I get
limitations are
arrested and
passed.
frisked
Oh, I'm
and
sure it has.
detained
This
for
was like,
many
what,
hours.
23 years ago, something like that.
Yeah, I think the statutes of limitations on thieving is like 20 years.
Yeah, I don't know.
10 at
Yeah,
most.
it's definitely passed. But all right, boys,
I
you
got the
ready? You
batteries
ready
in
for
the
this?
drawer,
Because I
so
feel like
it's okay. I'm ready.
I've been waiting.
I went to Target and stole rechargeable batteries. You can keep your cheap ass Walmart brand battery. I'm bougie. All right, boys. I got 2. This motherfucker. I can't believe it. I got the
I
battery.
got it. I got it with the batteries.
That was nice, dude. That was a grand slam, my friend. That was good. Yeah, that was nice.
That was a-
That's your win right
out the
there.
park.
Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. That was a hat trick. That was a hat trick in the Stanley Cup game 7. Oh, that was nice. See, I hit
Overtime.
Mike with a little hockey reference. Yes.
There you go.
That was nice. Well, boys, I got 2 stories, and I don't think we're going to get past these 2 stories tonight because they're both related. They come from the same company. In the first story, M&M's says goodbye to the green M&M baddie phase.
Oh, Christ.
Too sexist?
Why now?
You know,
Because
well,
green
they
M&Ms
kind of
make you horny.
sexualize the green M&M.
Yeah, green
Apparently,
M&Ms
well-
make you horny.
Well, boys, say goodbye to the green M&M's lip gloss and go-go boots. On Thursdays, Mars Wrigley revealed that M&M characters have been redesigned to be more inclusive. Go ahead and get them gloves off, Jeffrey, because I'm taking the chain off and I'm letting you go tonight. I'm letting you go tonight. But let me get through the story.
Have a transgender color? Is that what we're gonna do?
Let me get through the story. Let me get through the story, Jeffrey. Go ahead and build it. I know you've been itching to do this, and I'm good. I'm letting the dog off his chain tonight, boys.
Are the red and yellow M&Ms gonna be
M&Ms.
dating each other? They're gonna be lovers.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Well, they're redesigning the M&Ms to be more inclusive, welcoming a unifying within a more dynamic, progressive world. M&M's has long been committed to creating colorful fun for all, and this purpose serves as a more concrete commitment to what we've always believed is a brand. That everyone has the right to enjoy moments of happiness and fun, and is the most powerful way to help people feel that they belong. Chief Growth Officer Catherine Slight said in a press release. As one of the world's most iconic candy brands, who better to commit to a world with more moments of fun by increasing a sense of belonging around the globe than M&M's. The makeover, which also extends to 6 character personalities, including some big changes to Orange M&M's acknowledgement of his anxiety and a friendlier relationship between the other female M&M, the brown M&M, and the green M&M, to emphasize the importance of women supporting each other. However, brown and green style overalls have garnered way more attention than their newfound friendship, with the newly bespectacled Miss Brown getting new block heels and Miss Green no longer being a anthropomorphic sex icon. Granted, it's the latter that has Twitter up in arms, seeing as how Green's lip gloss and long lashes are no more, not to mention her iconic white go-go boots. Which have since been switched out for casual sneakers. It's a travesty. And did Mike just hang himself live on the broadcast?
It's Scotch tape. Here's the problem I have with this. If you're fucking not feeling inclusive while eating your fucking M&Ms, there are bigger fucking tragedies in the fucking world. Take a gun and fucking blow your fucking brains out right now. I literally thought of something the other day. If you pinned our generation against this new generation of these snowflakes in a school for a month,
What's going on,
the new
Steve?
generation would all be in the fetal position by the end of the night, stuffed in their lockers.
Oh, absolutely. Just
They
based
wouldn't
off of
they wouldn't
just
last
based
6
off
hours.
it's just
toughest
based off
of
of
the
a roast
newest-
session. We wouldn't even.
Yeah.
This is why we can't have nice
The
things.
toughest of this new generation, the toughest, the biggest Billy Badass of the new generation would be in his locker, in the fetal position, rocking back and forth, a la Carrie in
Just
the shower.
based off of words.
Yes.
Yeah, based
Well,
off
when
of
we were
words,
growing
we
up-
wouldn't even have to
well-
get physical.
When we were growing up, did nobody give a shit if Santa Claus was white? Did nobody give a shit if Santa Claus was black? Did nobody give a flying fuck about any of that shit?
Here's the funny thing. They took Aunt Jemima off the thing. They take Mrs. Butterworth. They made her just a bottle. All that stuff. But
Okay,
you know
first
who's
of all, they
still
did not
on-
take Mrs. Butterworth because Mrs. Butterworth, on a side note, was in a very tragic accident the other day in Cincinnati.
What was really
There was a
funny-
car accident, and the only tragedy in this entire accident, the only injury was a bottle of Mrs. Butterworth.
What was funny? What's funny?
I seen the photos. It was not
they took
for the
all
weak of heart.
The quote unquote ethnic people, the Land O'Lakes girl, they took them all off the containers. But you know who's still on a container? The Quaker Oats guy. So they took away all the people of color.
Yeah, white power. Oh wait.
The views of one individual does not reflect on those on the other here at Nonsensical Nonsense.
What's
The
going
writer of
on?
this
How do you
joke-
like my white privilege now? We
the-
still got
the
our white
writer
guy
of that joke
on our
has
food.
No, what's funny is
Seriously,
It's a
if
joke,
you're-
people.
they
if
were
you're
Don't cancel
so they
us.
were so
upset-
worried.
If
They
you're
were so
truly
worried about the
upset
Land
over
O'Lakes.
fucking M&Ms, then you got bigger problems than the M&Ms.
They were so worried about the Land O'Lakes
Absolutely.
that it took white men to take the Land O'Lakes Indian girl, and they took her land again. So
Yeah.
because they wanted to be inclusive, they took her off of there,
I want to see them
took her land
I wanna see
a
them
second
giving their
time.
land back.
Yeah. And they've been
What?
going after the Chiefs and the Indians. And
Did you really?
They've been.
Oh,
Well, the
shit.
Indians aren't even the Indians anymore. They're the fucking.
Nice.
What's the
Hell yeah, that's fucking
name of the
awesome.
Indians now, Chris?
I have no idea what the Indians are.
Huh?
now.
Indigenous people.
No, the Indians, the baseball team.
They're indigenous people.
The baseball
That's
team.
the name of the
Dick.
team.
Well. I mean, you got the Washington Redskins, who 2 years ago changed their name to now the Washington football team.
Yeah,
And then
was,
this
that
year-
was good for 'em.
This year, and I kind of like the Indians' new name. I'm not gonna lie, but I also don't care because I'm a Reds fan. But they're the Cleveland Guardians, who, when they announced their new name, man, I'm letting you guys off the chain, and then you're gonna let me talk about sports tonight. I like this. When the Cleveland Indians announced their new name to the Cleveland Guardians, a roller derby team in Cleveland,
Oh yes,
Yes.
I remember this.
roller derby, tried to sue the Cleveland Indians, a Major League Baseball franchise, over the name. And
Yeah.
basically the baseball team formerly known as the Indians, now known as the Guardians, were like, okay,
Good luck with that.
you are barely
Okay.
making ticket sales. Meanwhile, we're
Yeah.
a professional baseball team. So they
Exactly.
came to terms.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
not only did
Here's
they come to
20
terms with
bucks,
the
go
Indians,
away.
or now the
Tina
Guardians,
said that they,
using the name.
Tina said they changed their
Yeah,
school mascot.
but the Indians
I'm
also
sure
said
they're going to go
the-
after the Braves and the Chicago Blackhawks next. You know,
But at the end of the day, day,
eventually. But
does it affect your day-to-day life
no.
as a human being
nope.
to see the Land
I don't
Lakes
pick
grow,
up- I don't-
or to see
you know
or to
what?
see Uncle Ben on some rice? Does it bother
You know what? You know
Good
what,
for
Woke
him.
Jeff? This might disturb you.
It's totally decent.
But when I feeling like a little snack, you know, I don't go to the gas station and start looking at packages of
Yeah,
M&Ms.
hell no. I just know
And
I like
going,
M&Ms.
okay,
I'll
do
grab
they
M&Ms,
have-
period.
Does this alphabet crew represent? And if I want M&Ms, I'm gonna get
I'm gonna buy
M&Ms.
WWs from now on.
I'm looking
Oh,
when I
fuck
buy
you.
M&Ms, I'm looking at peanut, caramel,
Boys.
Chris just
pretzel,
got it.
cappuccino, fiery hot. I'm looking
I have-
at
I have-
those.
I have-
I could give a shit less
Time out.
about
Time
what
out.
the
Time out.
package-
Time out. Time out.
ahead, go
Time
ahead.
out. Time out. I must warn the viewers.
Yes, go ahead.
I have a very graphic image that I'm going to show everybody.
Uh-oh.
This is from the accident. where sadly the only casualty, the only lost,
Okay, hurry up. 'cause I have a
was the
quick
one and
question
only
for Tony
Mrs.
D.
Buttersworth. So, viewer discretion, be warned. And if it's okay, I will post this on social media because I know some people will listen to the audio and they're like, "What is this asshole doing?" So,
That's hilarious. Tony D, I got a question
and,
for you.
and my first question,
As-
when I got that picture was, why does some asshole have half a bottle of Mrs. Butterworth randomly in their fucking car?
Car. What a douche.
Maybe they
Tony
maybe
D, as a
watched,
black man, hold on. This
maybe-
is very important and very political. Tony D, as a black man,
Asshole.
if you see Uncle Ben or Aunt Jemima on a bottle, does it upset you? As a black man. Pause while we wait for the response. But I'm not a black man, so I don't know. But my point is like, I don't see the Quaker Oats guy and go, fucking Quaker Oats guy, fuck him. You know, I see Joe Biden, and I say fucking Joe Biden, but that's for different reasons. This is how much time do we got on this? No, it's a serious question because
Save it for the after show, Tony.
yeah, we'll bring you to the after show. But my point is like if you're for something like Uncle Ben's and stuff like that, I get it. It's a bad stereotype. But for the M&Ms, because it's not fucking it's too sexualized or not gender neutral or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
I'll give you a break.
No, it was a sexualization thing. They were
Right.
desexualizing M&Ms to bring
Yeah,
in.
but
Well,
that's
boys,
retarded.
are you ready? Because there's a part 2 to this story.
Oh, good God. Here we go.
Oh, I should have sent that to her. My daughter is currently talking shit to me on Snapchat.
About us talking politics.
No, just in general.
Hmm.
That's all they've been doing this whole weekend. They've been just talking shit. Buggy keeps telling me I'm fucking adopted. Meanwhile, she came over last night and got in my closet, and she's been dressed like me all weekend. I'll have to send you the picture of when I came home from the gym today, of her in my bedroom watching TV, being me. She had one of my hats on, and she had it down low like this. She's got one of my t-shirts on, and I walk in my room, and she's like, "So," I'm like, "What the hell are you doing?" And she's like, "I'm you." Fair enough.
No, agreed. Tony, I agree. And Chris, if you want to read that out, I can't read that much. But that I understand.
Tony said, "Serious answer. It is totally fucked up." Mrs. Butterworth too. The deeper you go into the history, the more we realize how wrong they were on plenty. He caps that shit. He busted a cap lock on us.
Yeah.
Plenty of shit. But
That I understand.
where's Michael at?
But the sexualization of M&Ms, does that bother you? Of course not, because you're not a bleeding heart
Where did it go? You fucking
psychopath.
Oh,
I
here it is.
understand the.
Well,
Oh,
well.
rewind.
Basically, the M&Ms, the green M&M, they took her eyelashes off, they took her go-go boots, they took her lip gloss. She's now in tennis shoes, and they've also made her and the brown M&M friends to promote women empowering each other. They are trying to go with a sense of
I'm all for women in power. Don't get me wrong.
being
I mean,
exclusive.
Jeff looks like
But there's a part
loves a woman
there's
on
a
top.
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
Less work for me.
there's nothing wrong with a woman on top. What the fuck is wrong with
No,
you?
it means I get to
If you don't-
relax.
if-
I didn't say there was anything wrong with it. I just
Well,
said Jeff
Mike,
looks like
Mike's,
that type of
you know,
person.
despite
That's
what
why
Mike
we needed
says,
it.
despite what Mike says, he's got that big belly and that little pecker in the way, so you know, a woman can't effectively get upon and ride.
Exactly.
I thoroughly enjoy when I am ridden like a untamed stallion. But that's just
as I
me.
tell my wife,
I digress.
ride me hard and put me back wet.
Yes, sir. Well, in a part 2 of the Eminem saga,
Oh shit! Here we go.
you ready for this, boys?
Yeah.
Yes,
Michael,
sir.
you paying attention?
I'm paying attention.
Eminem's has introduced a new Eminem character.
Oh shit.
It is the purple Eminem, who is transgender and identifies as a fucking Skittle.
I knew. I fucking knew.
Nice.
Was that not the
That
first
is funny.
thing
I like
I
that.
fucking
But
said?
if I bite into a fucking
I know,
M&M
yeah,
and I
yeah,
get a Skittle, I'm gonna be pissed.
Actually, I will be quite excited. I'm not even gonna lie. If I have a handful of M&Ms and I throw it in my mouth, and I'm like chewing away, and all of a sudden there's that wonderful, delicious Skittles taste, I'm like, ooh.
No.
Hello,
Don't get me wrong, I like
unexpected-
Skittles, but if I'm
unexpected
good for
surprise.
fucking M&Ms, if I'm expecting M&M
Yeah.
and I get Skittle, I'm
But it's not like it's gonna be a bag full of. It's not like
No,
you're
I
gonna go
get
buy
that.
M&Ms and get a bag full of
just get a
Skittles.
bag of purples.
But
It's just all purple.
as part of a son of a bitch, as part of a bold new marketing strategy to promote. Once again, here we go. We are promoting inclusivity and appeal to less than 1% of the population. They're appealing to less than
Less
one
than 1%.
fucking percent of the population with this movie.
Less than 1%.
Yep. Mars Incorporated has introduced a brand new Eminem character who identifies as a Skittle. I'm going to be honest here. We are basically doing this because it's hip. This is a quote from Mars Incorporated CEO Franklin Crunchy. And if that
Can't wait to
motherfucker was
see
not destined
Commercial.
to be the head of a fucking candy
No shit.
candy
That
corporation.
Guy was born to run that.
But Franklin Crunchy,
He could have been more born if he was named Willy fucking Wonka. No, that's ridiculous.
But,
he's basically saying that we're doing it because it's trendy.
Franklin Crunchy says, I'm going to be honest here. We are basically doing this because it's hip and it makes us look cool.
Yeah, see, that's the only reason to do it. And,
Right, Tina?
You know
And
what?
they
Their
also-
sales,
they also said
their
that
sales
trans-
will not change one iota.
It's not a. Well, it might actually go down because there's a lot of people that are just like,
Yeah, but I mean, once again, if you're offended by what a fucking candy company does, you got bigger problems than that candy.
well, it might.
Well,
be,
good
some
or
people
bad.
might
It
even
says
do-
that the
Hey,
trans
Crystal.
the,
Some people might do it on the principle of the thing. You know, when
That's
something's
what
not
I'm
broke,
saying. I mean,
Well,
if
it says-
something's not broke, don't fucking fix
don't
it.
fix it.
I get that. But
Yeah,
once
exactly.
again, if I offer
But it
you
says-
a bowl full of M&Ms, are you going to be like, oh no, I can't because fuck M&Ms? They
Actually, you know what? To tell you the truth, because I'm so progressive, I wouldn't have given a shit if they added a purple Skittle, M&M, whatever the fuck it wants to be. Just
Does the
why
purple M-
why
does
get
the
rid of
purple
the
Oh,
M&M
green?
please,
have an
Michael,
S
tell
on
us
it?
how. Please.
Does the purple
please.
have an M&M have an S on it? Because if it does, I'm in. 'Cause
Well,
that'd
the
be
picture,
hilarious.
the picture they showed, the picture they showed, and it's just a drawing,
Right. Okay.
but it is a purple M&M with a piece of paper that is taped to its chest, and has an S
With an S.
written on the piece of paper.
Oh, that's
Now,
not.
I find
Yes.
that cute. And they're
But
the only thing I
but
fear
here's
for
the thing.
M&M, the only thing I fear for M&Ms is the transgender community will be like, "Oh, you're making fun of us." It could backfire on them.
Well, it says trans people deserve to be represented by M&Ms. He continued, our trans Skittle character will help us break chocolate-covered barriers in your mouth and not in your hands. Yeah, that's what I say. Nut in your mouth, not in your hands.
I don't know. I think that's going to cause more problems.
Why the fuck did I say this? I just randomly say
I was just
shit.
gonna say, Tony D's your chocolate nut in your mouth, not in your hand kind of guy.
I think that's going
But,
to. I think that's gonna start more
just-
problems than.
That's what I'm saying.
Not,
It
because
could literally backfire on the transgender community and be pissed.
you
Because
got
I don't think it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna completely backfire. But it says the new character's name is Quinn, is an M&M that wears an S because they haven't had letter reassignment surgery yet.
Once again, the transgender community, because they're so snowflake, can be seriously pissed. So you're making fun of us.
On
Here's
the
other thing
inside,
is
just like
it's still going to be an M&M. It's still going to be
On
a
the
chocolate,
inside.
not a Skittle.
yeah, it's a fucking Skittle. On the inside, it is the same chocolate taste because it isn't able to change anything but its outward appearance. So they're doing something to
And
make,
making a statement
have
all at
that
once.
inclusivity, but they're also saying you can, just in and okay, so this spawned an entire totally different conversation. Last night
And
when
know
I
where
brought
you're
this
going with
story
it,
up.
and I was about to say the exact same thing.
Exactly, Tim. That's what I'm saying. It's fucking candy.
Boy, yeah, it's candy. So this brought up an entire side conversation, and I was loving it because Jeff, you know me, Mike, you know me. I don't talk a lot about politics and or religion.
Right.
Obviously, we've had the conversation about religion, not us, but my lady and
Right.
I told her, I said, I don't really, it doesn't matter to me, your beliefs or where you come from or anything like that. I don't care. But I kind of had a feeling that we were on the same page as far as politics and stuff go. And last night's conversation 100% solidified that. But that brings up the point of on the outside you can be one thing, but on the inside you're still another. You're still what you were born as. So
Yeah.
with that
I
being
mean,
said,
that's
I am
where they can get in
with
trouble.
that being
I see.
with that being said,
I see bars getting in trouble
yeah.
for something. It could
With that
seriously
being
backfire.
said, and I said I'm letting you off the chain tonight, Jeffrey. It's
No,
a
you know
rare
what?
occasion
It's
because I did.
it's once again, if you're that upset over fucking candy, stay the fuck out of the 7-Eleven.
Exactly. Candy covered chocolate. There's a controversy. Everything is a controversy these days, Tony.
Well, I mean, what the funniest meme I'll ever see, and you will ever see, is post a picture of a stick. Somebody will argue that it's
Oh, yeah.
that it's a log.
Oh yeah,
or
exactly.
something.
So
You know.
so let me on the transgender subject. On the transgender subject.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I'm so good at what I do. Transgenders, genders in sports. And with that being said, I'm gonna go fried chicken.
Oh, you motherfucker! You cannot say shit like that and just walk off, you cocksucker.
He did that
I'm
on purpose.
sorry.
He did that on
I'm
purpose.
sorry, but at the end of the day, I am not a sports guy, but there is a. I'm gonna try to be woke about this. There's a transgender person that was originally born a male that is dominating women's track. And the natural born females are getting smoked.
Well, it's actually come out that's what they're doing. The people that aren't making it in competitive men's sports are transitioning. They're not. Some of them aren't even fucking trying. They'll still.
Well,
I think that biathlon guy that placed like 36, and then all of a sudden, in the men's division, switched over to female. He had like a
and
fucking
starts
beard.
dominating.
He won. And my thing is, you want to be all about feminism and all that stuff. Great. Why are you gonna let a man beat a woman in a woman's field?
Exactly.
Because that's what you're doing. All you
Yeah,
want
but
to do.
their argument is that they're not a man. Their argument is that they're not a man.
And that's where the Skittle and the chocolate thing goes in, and that's why Glick is
Hey, what's going on, Miss
laughing
Kristen?
because
Smiling.
I don't give a
Shit.
I don't give a fuck.
'Cause he knew
I don't
this
give a
was going to
fuck what
spark
you
me,
do to yourself
and I was going to get
surgically.
triggered.
What you do
Exactly.
to yourself surgically, you
or
still
medically,
have the
because
biological.
if a female and Glick's
You want to
roaster
chop your
can
dick off?
attest
Chop
to
your
this.
dick off.
No, but Glick's roaster used to be his sister.
Yeah.
Cards on the table, and she took. I'm assuming she took. Took hormones, correct?
He
To become more male. He became.
he
took-
had to
took-
take testosterones. He's still taking
Testosterone,
testosterones, as far as I
yeah.
know of, and it's been going on for years.
Right.
He's probably going to have to take it for the rest of his life because
But here's the thing:
his body doesn't naturally make it like
No.
ours do.
no, it won't. It won't have to be the rest of. It won't have to be the rest of his life because, and I'm only speaking halfway knowledgeable about it. There will be
Agreed.
some form of
That's-
testosterone,
real quick.
but
Mental note
it's
for
not
everybody.
like
We don't know what
it's
the
not.
fuck we're
It's,
talking about.
I think you know what I said about that. Just so you know, the whole nut in your mouth, not in your hand, came back to get me.
No, but
But we'll get feeling better, girl. But no, so and if Nick was still here, I would gladly either ask him to comment or maybe even bring him on because he would know
Yeah.
more than I do about it. But I think as time progresses with the
it would be
change and this that and everything else,
interesting to get Nick's point of view on the transgenders in.
but these men that all of a sudden, and again, you
And
had the
can't even
swimmer.
place in the top
And
50.
I think you guys,
Well, the weightlifter
Yeah.
couldn't
And
even
with the
place in
men.
the top 50 in men, but
Yeah.
transitions to a woman and
well,
starts
you
dominating
gotta.
the fucking
I mean,
sport and
let's
breaking
not
world
let's,
records.
let's not even talk about let's not even talk about the Olympics. Let's downgrade it all the way down to high school
To
sports.
high school.
In Michigan,
That high school.
in
That high
Michigan,
school
there was
guy
there was
transitions to a girl and he starts dominating and breaking world records in high school track.
every record, and also in the UFC there was a man that transitioned, and damn near killed a fucking woman in the ring.
Yes. Yes.
And Dana
your-
White
your-
tried to
your
fight
mortal enemy
it
has
and tried to
fun.
fight it. Yeah, and tried to fight it, and it wasn't until that moment when that happened, when Dana White was finally able to say, "No, get the fuck out of here. Your contract, you don't have a contract. You don't fight for me. You don't work here. You don't live here. You don't train here. You don't even bring this company's fucking name up because you never should have been
And
here
I'm out with it.
ever." And at the end of the day,
Agreed.
we're
Because-
built
because
different
once again,
genetically. Men are built
Chris
bigger.
and I could get in
we're
a
built
fight, and
stronger.
Chris is gonna whoop my
our
ass.
Bones.
Every time of the week. Every day of the week, twice on Sunday. But if I get in a ring with a woman Chris's size, I'm going to beat that ass.
Well, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you look at heterosexual relationships. It's a proven fact there is actually more physical abuse from women on men. But when a man
Johnny.
hits a
I'm not a
woman, when a man hits a woman, the damage that a man causes to a woman is so much greater than what a woman
Well,
could
the
ever
bone
do to a
density-
man.
Look,
so
bone
it,
density
it
alone
just
will
shows
come
up
through men and
way
female
more blatant.
is
even though
like
there's more,
apples and oranges.
even though there's more women that hit men than men hit women, but when a man does it,
Yeah.
I was married for 14 years. Every time I went to the hospital when my wife was with me, the nurse, was like, "Are you safe
Blink
to
if
come
you need
home?"
help, Mike.
Literally.
Well, as
Your wife or
as
you?
Tony said, as Tony,
Ask me
as
if
Tony
I was
said-
safe to come home with my wife.
as Tony said, he said, let's be clear. A lot of women would love to compete in sports with men. I agree, they really do. There are a lot of women. I mean, you had the tennis match back in the day with
That's true.
what was it, Billie Jean King?
Yeah.
But he says compete. Unfortunately, men are proven to be more physical than women. I'm game
Well-
for the sports to be mixed, but we can already see what's going to happen depending upon the sport. Exactly. If it's baseball, if it's a non-physical contact sport, mix
I
it
think
up.
baseball would be good.
Mix it up, that's fine.
unisex.
Basketball,
But-
I
but-
know for a fact there are women basketball players
That will
that
dominate
would
in
make
the NBA.
some of the male basketball players,
They will dominate.
yeah, that
in
would
the NBA.
make them look stupid. Now, you could take the best female in the WNBA and the best male in the NBA, and he's gonna dominate her. But in a non-physical sport, there could be a quote unquote competition. But when it is a strength and or a physical based sport, there is no woman on this
Hockey,
planet, and I'm
football,
sorry.
Hockey, football,
Yeah, I'm sorry,
rugby, boxing, wrestling.
Boxing,
Well,
it's
the
not going to
weightlifting.
happen.
Exactly.
Australia has that transgender fucking weightlifter that has broken every female weightlifting record there is, and they're trying to get that transgender person into the Olympics. And I think the Olympics needs to go, no, that ain't gonna happen.
I personally feel if it's going to be like that and everybody wants to fight over it, then you make a third. You have men's sports, you have women's sports, you have transgender sports. They should all
Agreed.
duke it out amongst
No, I
themselves.
agree.
The thing is-
And then
thing
that's
is,
fair.
Then the
To me, that's
transgender-
fair.
But
You
then,
wanna be fair? You
agreed.
wanna be recognized?
I 100% agree with you.
I-
But I'm
I
gonna play
can
devil's
recognize that.
advocate. I'm gonna play devil's advocate here real quick. Here's what the transgender is gonna say. But I identify as a woman.
But I identify.
Doesn't
Yeah,
I
exactly.
identify
Well,
as a
wicked
man.
Italian.
So technically, I'm a female. So why do I have to be in the
You ain't wrong,
transgender
Tony.
group?
You ain't wrong. Well, Wicked Italian. She said I did better in hockey than the males I played. You might have been faster, or you might have had more
Better
finesse
shot.
or whatever. But when it came down to physicality,
Get checked.
you
as
can
you're
tell me
checked,
whatever
you're
you
done.
want to
Checked.
tell me.
Get checked.
But when it comes down to physicality, you will not stand a chance with any man on that ice. My brother-in-law has got a sister that is crazy Butch Dyke, and she's played female football and blah blah blah. But I know if she got on the football field with men, she would get fucking destroyed. She
Oh, yeah.
can be as big and strong and pretend like she's a man all she wants. But if you physically line up against a male athlete in a physical contact sport,
Exactly. In something that you both train for, the man is going to dominate over the
Beardy gang, beardy gang.
birth female.
I'm getting the boys fired up, Leggy. That's what I'm
I
doing.
bet you.
I'm letting the
this
boys
other
off their
thing
chains
is
tonight.
That would be what they would try to do. Would bitch about that, but I bet you wouldn't have so many transitionings if they said,
Well,
okay, we're
here's-
gonna have a
here's-
transgender.
But like let's
Because
take,
what it is,
There you go.
I'll say it.
I don't know
I'll
the
say it
answer to
till
this
I'm blue in
question.
the face. I'll
I
tell
don't
it
know
to
the
the
answer to
him,
this
her,
question.
he, she,
But
whatever they want to
who
be
is
called.
the best female
You're a
boxer there
loser.
is?
You're a
Who's the
loser.
best
You don't
female
want to be a
boxer there
loser
is?
anymore, so you transition to a woman's sport to dominate. You're a loser. You're gonna
Agreed.
be a loser.
100%, 100%.
But best female-
and
best
that was
female
where the
boxer-
conversation went last night, Michael.
Best female boxer you can think of goes up against fucking Floyd fucking Mayweather. She's gonna get dominated. She's
Jeff
gonna
is the
get
best female
dominated.
boxer.
I will.
Yeah.
That's
Now, see,
that's all.
that's
that-
something like-
I
mean, if a
Well, let me put it
female-
this way.
female boxer wants to transition to a male and box, they can box me. They cannot go up against Mayweather.
But I'm gonna put
Yeah.
it to you like this.
But
I'm gonna
you know,
put it to you like
as a
this,
guy,
though.
as a guy,
I'm gonna say this. If you can honestly look at yourself in the mirror
Hell yeah, I'll braid my
with
pigtails.
pride that you took a championship from a woman and you're a man, what the fuck are you to
Agreed,
begin with?
agreed.
Hmm?
Well,
Three
it's like,
things you never
what's
did.
that
You never,
cyclist
you
with
never
you're not a
fight
man
an old
because you
man.
That
transitioned.
You never
cyclist
fight
that
an
does
old
speed
man. You never
cycling or
fight a
whatever.
kid, and you never fight a woman.
She
Three rules.
transitioned from male to female. In male cycling,
Oh.
didn't even place in the top 50.
You don't have to flush the toilet.
What?
Just because you're doing a podcast doesn't mean you don't have to flush the toilet.
Oh my God.
Busted. But that
You
female,
put- that's
Pretty sure
male
last time-
cycler,
When you have
Male
women in the
cycler-
house, you fucking flush the toilet
yeah, you
and
gotta
lower
flush
the
the
damn
toilet,
lid.
dude. I mean, or get your own bathroom like I do.
Okay, first and
Clearly, you have
foremost,
not been
I
trained.
live
That's
here
what my office
99% of the time I'm
understood.
by myself.
Tony D says hashtag
And
black.
second of all, I don't know if she understands. I don't know if she understands who the fuck pays the bills around here.
Yeah,
And
water's
she can
expensive,
dress,
motherfucker.
and she can dress, and she can act like me all
Water
day
bill
long.
comes up.
But
If it's
I feel
yellow,
like she
let it
forgot who
mellow.
pays the
I
bills
bet
around
you
here.
don't do that
If
at a
it's
certain
brown,
cop's
flush it
house.
down.
I bet you don't do that at a certain cop's house. That's
Oh
all
no,
I'm
actually,
saying.
last weekend when I was down there, I took my ass all the way down to the basement when I had to take care of business. You got a bathroom in the basement, right, girl? She's like, yeah. I was like, all right, I'll be back in a minute. I
I'll be
gotta
right
go.
back. I tell my wife I'm gonna
With
go
the
paint that.
candles. With the candles.
What do I gotta edit the podcast for? What's going on, Jen Words? Oh, there she is. Oh wow, hey, beautiful. God damn, she's so pretty.
Who's that?
Sorry, I got
No,
distracted.
but at the end of the
That
day,
is- who do you
at the
think
end of the
that
day,
is?
That I know who that is. That male cyclist couldn't compete in male cycling. Like couldn't
No.
even get top 50.
No.
Transitioned to female and is dominating the
Hmm.
female sport.
To me, I look at that as the same way as I look at people on sports taking steroids. I look at it the
Agreed.
same deal.
Agreed.
No, baseball should allow steroids.
Fuck yeah.
Come on, baseball is a boring sport. I love
No, but-
baseball.
but-
Baseball is my
but
I
the
number
end
one
of
I
the day,
favorite
don't know.
sport.
Baseball,
I don't know anything
baseball
about
doesn't
all
matter
that.
who you are.
I'm just
It's
saying.
a matter of skill versus the strength doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
It's non-contact.
Because I was a
So,
Sammy
but
Sosa
in a
fan,
contact
No,
or
it-
a strength-based
Mark McGuire,
sport,
Sammy
like
Sosa, when
lifting
they
or
were doing it,
cycling or
you
running
know, I was down.
or
but
boxing,
But boxing, cycling,
Yeah.
you know, taking steroids and shit
Well-
to be better, fuck you.
Yeah.
Well, I will say this on the whole subject. I was a bouncer. I bounced
Great,
for,
Tony.
for quite a long time. Barry Bonds did get screwed, royally screwed. Now he's not even eligible anymore. I've been in a lot of bars and a lot of clubs, concert venues. I've been hit and smacked and kicked by men and women more times than I can count.
And the men hurt
I've been
those
hit in the
times.
face by women as big as I am, and it didn't affect me. You know, like I mean, it kind of made me think for a second. I'm about to fucking kill this bitch, and then I had to
Yeah.
pull myself back and go, if I punch her, I'm gonna run my fist through her face. So I'm not gonna hit her. Instead, I'm just gonna grab a hold of her and throw her ass out the door. But there's a difference. I've had men hit me, and when men hit me, when they're in that point where they're ready to fight and they want
Buzzes
to
you.
fight somebody, yeah, you know, it
buzzes
kind of rocks you a second. But
Yeah,
I've never
yeah.
ever in my life been rocked by a woman that has hit me, ever. So, but I think at the end of the day, as far as the transgenders in sports and everything like that, they're going to have to create a league for it, you know, a separate
Yeah.
league. And it's not a
And
bad
if you
thing.
don't like it,
It's not a
don't
bad
compete.
thing.
I think that's what's fair because I mean, you're trying to push.
Nice, like
What I
The-
really don't like
you
is
know,
that
they-
the transgender movement is trying to move in with the
females.
feminist movement,
Well, they want
the
the
homosexual
inclusivity.
movement, and all them
No,
other
I get
movements.
the
but there's-
inclusivity. I totally get the inclusivity. But
wanna-
the problem, what they're doing is they're alienating female athletes.
They're shitting on other people.
No, they are,
because
100%.
They're literally a male high school track star can break a female world record in a 100-meter dash.
Tony, you ain't wrong. Trust me. There's been a couple
that-
women that I'm like, hey, you want to throw hands? We can fucking throw hands behind this bar. Trust me. And I just instead of throwing hands, I just put the asses to sleep.
But that
That night,
goes down
bitch.
to that goes down to percentages. The women that can actually do that's probably 1%.
Yeah, but
I don't
once-
really,
yeah,
I don't
exactly.
really
That's
care
what
about
that's
the
what,
whole.
that was the point I was making. Is if you take a bunch of Olympic female athletes that run the 100-meter dash, and you grab a group of high school
Oh, yeah.
track stars, not even track stars, normal everyday Joes that run track in high school, they will match those women's numbers, if not beat them.
Oh yeah,
I think it would be close.
It would be close. But if you take a athlete that has trained their entire life to run the 100-meter dash as a man and sucks, he switches down to women's and he dominates. And that's basically taking away titles out of females' hands. And that's 100% wrong.
what?
Men's Royal Rumble,
I
Okay.
like that, Jeff.
I think.
I like Jeff. But you know, North Carolina had this big to do about the bathrooms
Torn
and all
up the
stuff.
whole-
And
bathrooms don't
the
even
bathroom
my
thing.
whole thing is make you have a transgender bathroom. Problem solved.
Exactly. The problem I have
Why
with the
are we?
bathroom
Why is
thing
it a big issue?
The problem I have with
Okay,
the
now
bathroom
because
thing
of
is
you-
Well,
comes
it,
down
well,
to this.
Because of you.
If I was in high school and you said, oh, if I want to be a douchebag and I'd be like, oh, I feel like a woman today, I'm going into the girls' bathroom. I'm not. I wouldn't feel like
Well,
a woman. I just want to go in there and see some.
And that's you,
some girls.
and that's where the
the
problem
problem.
lies. Is people like you,
Right.
Jeff.
Exactly.
But as a guy who works on a college campus, probably one of
Right.
the biggest, but one of the biggest colleges in the country.
Big Ten.
Probably one of the biggest college campuses. I have seen that a lot. They now have the transgender bathrooms. To get away from that argument and get away
Right.
from that fight.
Right. Which makes
Because
sense.
in the way I feel, as a father of two girls, the way I feel, and we've all seen the GameStop video where
Yeah.
the guy,
It's
bam. If I see that motherfucker walking in the bathroom behind
After
my
your
girls,
little girl,
I'm walking
I'm
in
gonna hurt
behind him,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna stand there just like this. Yeah, I know I'm not gonna kill him. I'm not gonna kill him, but I'm gonna walk in there and I'm gonna be in there. I'm gonna be like, all right, what's up? Do what you gotta do. But my little girls are in here.
Because there are
Just said
assholes.
like a male
And
with
I'm
a
not
penis
saying
walking in the
when I
bathroom
said
when
that.
my little girl
But
was
once again, I'm not saying I would do
transition.
it. I'm not saying I would do it. But as a hormonal teenager, if you say guys can go to the girls' bathroom
Yes.
if they feel like they're a woman, tell me as a hormonal teenager of 14 years old, you're not like, boys, I got an idea.
Yeah, but as Leggy said, and again, a guy who is I bounced, so we used to have to check bathrooms. Now I'm in building maintenance, so I go into both restrooms. If I go into women's restroom, I knock and I announce myself. Yeah, I announce myself, but she said, but I don't understand the bathroom issue. Women go to the toilet in stalls. How the fuck does anyone know what genitalia a woman in the next stall has? Are you standing over, peeking over the cubicle? This is where I said that I'm torn about the whole bathroom thing. Dudes aren't walking into the women's or into a women's toilet. Guys, transgender women are women. I agree.
No,
I agree
agreed.
100%.
But there is
Transgender
some
women are
asshole
women.
out there
Much
that's
like my
going, I want to go
broster.
see some girls. I'm going to sneak into the girls' room because I'm a man.
And he's
that
gonna
would be
take. He's
transgender.
gonna
happen.
So I can go in there
That's-
and so
that's
I can
what
take pictures
we're-
or I can do
that's
something
what we're-
nefarious.
We're talking about, Leggy. We're not debating.
Yeah, there's
the
always
transgender
there's
thing.
always the
If
exception to the
transgender
rule.
There
wanna go in
is-
the women's
there
restroom,
is that
I'm all for it.
pervert.
I'm fine with
There
that.
is always
but there's always
that
that one
pervert.
pervert that's going to be like, I'm going to go see this little girl naked.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not.
Or-
we're
or
not
this
arguing
woman
the
naked.
Exactly.
Was
transgender.
this
We're not
woman
going
or
into
this-
that
this
debate
person I
whether
find
transgender women are
attractive-
women.
This person I find attractive, is
especially
gonna have their pants
now,
down,
and
I wanna go
this
see
will
something.
yeah, and this will bring up a whole other debate. But especially now, where the pedophiles and the weirdos are openly
And they are
they're-
trying to
they're-
get
they're-
accepted.
They're trying to get accepted
They are
into
trying
normal
to-
society, saying, "Oh, pedophilia
Yeah.
is what do they call it? It's a
age. What is it? Age.
no, it's pedophilia is a not a gender, but a sexuality."
Yeah, it's
Because you
they-
find
they
little
call it
girls or
something,
little
age-
boys that are under 18 attractive, that does not make it a sexuality that makes you sick. And you cannot,
But no, like I said, I am
even if you
100% torn.
disagree with me on that, you can't say it because normal society will destroy you.
Yeah. No, I am torn on the whole bathroom thing. Pedophiles, yeah, what Tony D just said, pedophiles and weirdos are our problem. It's out of fucking control because they feel like it's the norm. And Leggy, she's over in Scotland. So in America, they're trying to make it a norm. Now, again, I go back to the fact that I go back to the fact that I have two daughters. I have a 16-year-old daughter and I have a 12-year-old daughter. And in the news recently, there was, I think, 3 or 4 boys in Texas whose stepdad was sexually assaulting their little sister. They took this man out into the desert and they beat him to death and they buried him. And guess what? As of right now, those boys ain't facing any charges.
I don't blame them.
And as a father of 2 little girls that are underage, let a motherfucker that's above 18 look at them sideways.
Well,
And
it's one thing. Okay,
I
let
have
me-
made it very
okay,
clear.
I understand where
People
you're
who
going.
know me-
But let's say that the boy is genuine, and he actually cares for your daughter. And let's say your oldest
It's
is
well,
16.
it's a different story.
And she
It's a
starts
different
dating an
story.
18-year-old kid.
If
There's a gray
well,
area.
it's a different story. It's they're yeah. If they're in
But if
school
he's
together,
35 and
and
going
she's-
after a 15-year-old, that's
I mean,
Yeah.
every pedophile
Yeah,
story
if-
needs to be
if
looked
they're in
at
school together-
independently because there are
Exactly,
things
agreed.
Yeah.
like
Agreed.
women.
you
I've,
know,
I've had
if-
women
if
lie about
she's
their ages
17
to me, but if you're 36,
Yeah.
if you're my age, going out
Right,
with
Tony?
a 16-year-old, you got no fucking excuse. You know, you got no fucking excuse.
No,
I've had women lie
deviants-
about their ages.
Like the deviants and the pedos and the rapists, they exist. But here's the problem: in the world that we live in, it's becoming. They are trying to make it more and more acceptable.
Trying to
So
normalize
like
it.
my daughter,
We're
she'll be
not- we're not-
17 in a couple
we're
months,
Not shitting on
And she-
what happened to you.
and
We're
she's
shitting on the people that did it.
and she's in high school, So I understand there might be a boy that's a senior next year. He's
Yeah, exactly.
18 that might show interest in her. That's totally under. But I'm talking about when I'm at Walmart and we're at Walmart and some creepy ass dude is following us around and looking her up and down and all that stuff. Because I've made it very clear, I'm about that life. If you know me, I'm about that life. I ain't worried about wearing the orange jumpsuit because at the end of the day, even way back in 1984, way back, I think it was 1984, there was a gentleman whose son was kidnapped and raped by a man, and after the trial, this man was on a payphone like he was talking to somebody, and when that motherfucker walked by with all the camera crews and everything around, this man turned around and shot him dead where he stood, and did not face any charges. So
I'm
absolutely.
Tina.
There was a man
with
in
my
Canada.
kids.
There was a man in Canada
He's
a
smiling
couple
in my
years
mugshot.
back. There was a man in Canada a couple years back that lured pedophiles in on social media,
I saw that
and he
shit.
killed them. He beat them to death. And when the
And he
judge
stood in
quote
trial and said, "I'm
unquote
doing
sentenced him, he smiled and he said, "I'd do it again.
Fucking
Every damn time, I'd do it again."
I want to make one thing perfectly clear. We have no problem, as a collective group, we have no problem with transgender people.
I don't have
Well,
I have no problem
I
with the
have
transgender. I
zero
don't really
problem.
have a problem with the
I
bathroom.
have a problem with the
his own
freaks
siblings
and
are
weirdos.
transgender. We got no, there's no hate.
I have a problem
hate.
with the freaks that think that pedophilia and being just a creepy asshole.
Oh no, he had he had the confirmation. He was actually hailed a hero. Look it up. Oh, you didn't get the shit stirred. I stirred the shit tonight, Jess. Trust me.
Yes.
I had every intentions tonight to stir all the shit.
But I mean, but
you
we're
can ask
all
Jody.
basically on the same page. We're just emphasizing our point over and over.
If you
No,
wanna
I have
At the
no
end of the
problem.
day,
Like I said, the bathroom situation. The
doesn't
bathroom
bother me.
situation, I honestly don't care that much about. But like,
Exactly, buddy. It makes it easier for the
let's say
freaks
for instance,
and
and
weirdos
this
to do what they do.
yeah, this isn't a shot. This isn't a shot at either one of you guys. Just
Yes,
so you know,
I-
I'm just
I
using you guys,
apologize to
unfortunately,
leggings,
as an example.
for anyone
Actually,
who's
I'll use all
this.
three of us. I will use all three of us. Yeah, I will use all three of us as an example.
Okay.
If any one of us goofy fucks walk into into the female bathroom, and we're wearing a dress, we all know Mike likes to wear dresses. But we are wearing a dress, and we say,
Kilt,
I identify
motherfucker.
as a woman. Whatever.
We all
You call it
three
kilt, I
know
call
that
it
that
dress,
person
tomato,
is lying.
tomatoes. Exactly. Especially if it's Jeff.
Yeah.
Because Jeff is openly
I'm in
admitted
there to see
to the
pussy,
fact that if he
boys,
was allowed to
let
go.
But
You know,
but that's the problem. Is
but-
is by letting anybody say whatever they want, and I like titties.
Yeah.
But by letting
I have a
letting-
T-Rex costume. And I could wake up tomorrow and decide
I
that I
reckon
identify
I-
as a fucking T-Rex
I've-
and wear my
I've
goddamn
said multiple
costume
times,
every
I
day.
recognize as a fucking raccoon because I have dark circles under my eyes and I eat garbage and I'll fuck you up.
But, you know, there's a line. There's a line. And, Leggy, don't take it personal. We're not triggering you. We're not trying to attack you or anything like that.
No, we're
but
not
I
trying to
had
attack
every
anybody.
intentions tonight to come onto this podcast. I had every intentions tonight to come onto this podcast, and I'm throwing
Jeff
curveballs
worked
left
on
and
it.
right because that's what I do now. And I was letting the boys off the chain tonight because I knew it. And I told Jody when we was talking last night, I said, I'm letting the boys off the chain because we're going to have fun. Oh, man, I'm letting the boys do their
Agreed,
thing.
Jessica. I'm doing that after the show.
But with that being
Badass hug.
But with that being said, let's take a real quick break. Let's take some
Yes.
deep breaths.
Yes.
Let's everybody come back because I have not only do I have a new top 10, but I have another. It's a 5-part top 10
Nice.
this week. I was only going to do the top 10, but I got looking at this list, and I was like, I got to do the whole list.
I love me some Olive Garden, Jess.
So part 1 of
They're
5
fried.
starts
Have you
tonight,
tried
and
them?
it's right in
Okay,
my
real quick,
wheelhouse.
just because Jessica brought it up, Have you tried the deep fried lasagna at fucking Olive Garden? Fuck me, it will change your life.
Oh, you can't do that, Bobby. He's too big.
Holy shit, that shit's amazing.
So, let's we've done round up the masses.
Awesome.
See, and this is the other thing about my genius. This is the other thing about my genius in what I do.
No,
I can say
endless
something
salad.
and I can walk away.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah, and
pisses
I
me
can
off.
walk away.
Drop a fucking grenade and just leave the room.
I catch a grenade for you. Boom. That just happened.
Yeah.
Deep fried lasagna, it's fucking the
Jeff caught
bomb.
that.
He
Jeff-
pulled the
Jeff
pin
caught
and
that
walked
grenade,
away,
dude.
the
He
son
did
of a
too.
bitch. I was like, oh, you cocksucker.
I was walking out my door and all I heard was, "You cocksucker!" I was loving it. But because of my genius and how great I am, I can do that, and we can have
that
this
salad's
conversation.
awesome,
We're a little
yes.
late for break. That's okay.
I'll eat
Jeff's
3 bowls of that
Jeff's
salad.
not going to get yelled at.
No.
So Jeff's not going to get yelled at tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to yank that e-brake. I'm pulling the e-brake on that whole conversation.
That salad's awesome, Jess. You can't tell
And
me.
we're going to go to break. We're
Jess and I are arguing
gonna
about
take a little
salad.
quick break. We're gonna argue
What is
about your
our
salads. You
what
can do
is
it in
our
the comments.
cover?
Salad
What is
fucking Olive
what is our
Garden is
cover
the shit.
tonight, Click? What is our
Yeah,
cover
what is our
tonight?
cover?
Yes, and because it is our second break, we are going to do.
Salad.
I guess I'm a wimp, Chess, because I love
Soup.
Olive Garden
Soup is nasty.
salad.
Soup is just hot water.
I love a good.
Oh no
I
no
love
no
a
no no
good
no no
Greek
no no
salad.
no! Broccoli and cheese soup, amazing. Baked potato
No,
soup,
no.
amazing.
No, dude.
Soup.
I got this.
Chicken tortilla?
This fucking soup.
Yeah, the
It
tortilla
is
soup.
cream of mushroom soup by Campbell's. That shit, I will eat a can of that shit by myself.
Well, I usually make
But
like
that salad,
poor
that
man's
fucking-
beef stroganoff.
That salad
Without-
at fucking
Mhm.
Olive Garden is the only salad I eat, and it is worth every second of it because they got that
But
big
but
fuck off
but just
jalapenos
Greek
in it.
Greek
Fuck
salad
yeah.
together. Feta cheese, pickles, green olives.
Okay. The funniest thing about me going to Olive Garden is they come by with a cheese grater and they're like, "Tell me when." I walk away from the table and I'm like, "I'll be right back. You keep going." I pull a glick. They're like, "You start grinding. I'll be back in 5 minutes." Fuck, that shit's awesome.
I gotta go take a
All right.
piss. I'll be right back. I gotta go fry some
All right,
chicken. I'll
I'm
be
gonna,
right back.
I'm gonna take a shit. When
All
I
right,
come back,
Blake,
I'm
let's-
gonna mount a fucking
What is our cover song?
Yes.
So our cover song tonight is going to be one of my personal favorites. Throwback to the 80s. We're going to go
Dream
ahead
on.
and
Holy
do
shit, I was listening to that today.
a little...
I had to send an email that took me 45 minutes to type up. Dream on.
Rewind
fucking-
isn't a cover. Oh, yeah, we did
Dream On.
Dream On just the other day.
I know,
Calm
but
down,
it
Mike.
fucking killed it. While I,
I
was typing that email. I had
Oh,
to
yeah.
repeat
Well,
it.
you know,
I converted
but you
another
know,
person from
yeah, but
work. I converted another
but
person from work.
you
to
know,
Black
the,
Tie.
the, honestly, in my opinion, one of the
Yes.
yeah,
Carpal tunnel from grinding that cheese. Fuck yeah.
yeah, one of my favorite covers that they did. I'm not playing this now, but is the Fleetwood Mac cover of Dreams. God damn, that was so good. But I'm gonna hang out in the '80s, and one of my other all-time favorite covers that they did. Boys were of a certain age that we all remember a certain lady in a white dress on the hood of a
Yeah, buddy.
black
The
BMW.
Jaguar. It's a fucking Jaguar.
Or
I
Jaguar.
swear to God, you say,
I'm sorry,
you
Jeff.
say a fucking
Jaguar.
BMW one more time. That is like, oh.
They're
BMW.
basically the same thing. It was
No,
a
it's not.
Jaguar,
It's a German.
but it was a black
it's a German
Jaguar.
and a fucking British car. It's not even the same fucking country.
BMW.
I mean, they're like right next door to each other.
Only. I can't say that because I'm too woke. But faggots.
Either way, if you grew up in the '80s,
It's not. His name isn't.
there was a
important.
band. Really, Noah? You were literally just sending me messages on Instagram. But if you grew up in the '80s, it's, you know this iconic video,
Attention span. It's also
and
like
you
3
know
o'clock
what
in the
I'm
morning
talking
there.
about. We're gonna do Blacktop Mojo's version of Whitesnake. I gotta turn my speaker on. Tawny, fucking contain, man. I'm not gonna lie. When I was a young
buck.
when I was a young lad, and I discovered self-love.
All right, well, that's yellow shirt or blue hoodie. No.
Damn, it's a random dude asking for pics. Run, Noah. Run away.
Who's the cute guy on the bottom right?
He said.
Don't send pictures to.
That would be me, Jessica. Hi.
Oh, that.
Ah, you're just cute, loser. But anyways, a little Blacktop Mojo with Whitesnake's cover of "Is This Love?" We'll be right back here in just about 5 minutes, guys. We appreciate y'all hanging out.
No hoodie.
I knew I was coming in here to. I knew I was coming in here to stir the shit tonight.
I don't take the shits. I just stir them.
Yes, exactly. I brought my big old stick. I knew there was a pot, and I was ready to stir the fucking pot tonight, baby.
You did.
But
you did. You definitely.
We're gonna take a real quick break. We got Blacktop Mojo with their version, with their version of "Is This Love" by Whitesnake. If you guys aren't already, go give Blacktop Mojo a follow. Go check them out. Go show them some love. Let them know that we sent you, and we'll be back here in just about 5 minutes or so. And when we come back, I got a brand new top 10-ish. Figure out how to work my phone.
Yeah. Make sure your speaker's on.
It's on.
I should've known better to let you go alone. It's times like these I can't make it on my own. Wasting days and sleepless nights, and I can't wait to see you again. I finally spend my time waiting on your call. Can I tell you, babe, my back's against the wall. I need you by my side to tell me it's alright, 'cause I don't think I can take anymore. Is this love that I'm feeling? Is this the love that I've been searching for? Is this love? Or am I dreaming? This must be love, 'cause it's really got a hold on me. Hold on to me. Well, I can't stop the feeling. I've been this way before, but with you I found the key to open the door. I can feel my love for you growing stronger day by day, and I can't wait to see you again, so I can hold you in my arms. Is this love that I'm feeling? Is this a love that I've been searching for? Is this love? Or am I dreaming? This must be love, 'cause it's really got a hold on me. Hold on to me. I've been searching for, is this love? Or am I dreaming? This must be love. 'Cause it's really got a hold on me. Hold on me. Hold on me.
Hell yeah. Absolute, man. The fucking vibes for days. I love that song.
That is a good tune.
And if there's a certain someone that still may or may not be awake. And I love that. And it's acoustic.
Yes.
So,
There's
but
certain
welcome back to
songs
Nonsensical
just always
Nonsense,
sound
guys.
good, acoustically.
Yeah. Yeah, welcome back to Nonsensical Nonsense, guys. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us. We got a little heavy the last segment. We went a little long, but hopefully you guys are enjoying the show. As always, if you're not already, go ahead and check us out on all social media at Nonsensical Nonsense on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and yes, we are on TikTok. So eventually I'll get these other two goofballs making TikTok videos. We'll do some duets and stuff like that. But in the meantime, you get to see my goofy ass on our TikTok page. And because it is our TikTok page, I can say and do whatever I want, much like they can as well. And we don't give a fuck about other people's family or feelings. But, Jeff, don't let me forget I have news for you. Off the show.
Okay.
Speaking of people's feelings. But you can also join us live right here every Wednesday and Saturday night and potentially Monday nights. I don't know if the guys are down, but I might have some fill-ins. I gotta talk to Tony D. I want to see if he's down for a Monday night show. Yeah, I want to see if Tony D would be down for a Monday night show.
I can't 100%.
But
my wife will do for me.
yeah. Yeah, but like I said, you can join us right here currently, right every Wednesday and Saturday night, live on Haps. Go download the app. It's a free app. Download it, set yourself up a profile, and give us a follow. Then you'll get your notifications. You'll know when we're live. And you can listen to every single episode on Spotify, Anchor, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, basically anywhere and everywhere you get your little podcasts and jollies at. All you got to do is search up Nonsensical Nonsense. Give us a listen. Give us a like. Give us a share. And most importantly, give us a follow. You can also email us if you'd like to get into the Starting 5 Chatters Box Championship. You can email us at... thank you, Tina. We appreciate that. Everybody, if you'd like to send hearts or send gifts or whatever it's called, feel free to. You don't have to, but please feel free to. I was going to say something else, but I totally forgot. But welcome back to the show, guys. As always, I'm Glick. We got Jeffrey in the house. Say what's up, Jeffrey.
What's up?
And we got the big dog.
I don't know why I always.
Mike is here. He's currently dying. What's going on, Mike?
What's up? I'm.
His mic is off, so nobody can hear him. There he is.
Yeah, I'm dying.
Are you being distracted on Snapchat, Michael?
No.
What?
No. I've been sick, man. I've been sick.
Okay.
You have COVID?
So we are back after a. Are you being distracted on Snapchat?
Oh, he said he's sick.
That's a yes.
No, that's what you do.
I think unfortunately somebody went to bed. Oh no, never mind. I did indeed. I thought she went to bed. I thought she went to bed. She's got to get up super early tomorrow. She's got a detail at a church tomorrow. On the whole M&M's conversation, the melt in your hand,
We
or
gotta
melt in
be
your mouth, not in
we
your
gotta be
hand.
done with that. That's a whole conversation by
Well, I'm
itself.
still,
I think
still,
Sophia got hurt on that
still,
one. So,
Well, not that. No feelings got hurt as far as I know of. I hope no feelings got hurt. But I was just
That
stating.
was not the plan. Anyway.
no.
Well, no, I don't. You know, actually, that whole conversation that we had, I intentionally, I told my lady, I said, I typically don't do this, but I'm stirring so much shit tomorrow night, and so this was on me tonight. This was on me, and if your feelings got hurt, well, then fucking be better and grow some tougher skin, because it was a real conversation amongst real people. Even in the chatters box, everybody was being real, and we wasn't out to hurt any feelings. And if your feelings got hurt, well, this is not the opinion of Mike and or Jeff, but fuck you and fuck your feelings. Yeah, this is opinion based, and I actually happen to have firsthand legitimate experience with that situation, and you know, I can only speak how I feel. And if my broster was here, he would say in the comments that out of our family, I've been the most supportive, and I will always be the most supportive of his decisions. You know.
Exactly.
But facts are facts.
Facts don't care about
So
your feelings.
yeah, like I said,
should-
not
we
necessarily the
should
opinions
live-
of Mike and Jeff.
The biggest problem is that people
But if
aren't
you're-
allowed to have different opinions. And I don't care what you believe or what
Well, that's-
religious creed you come from or anything like that. But if you want to talk about that, you should be able to feel free to be able to do that without getting any slack for it. And that's the way it is. You want to know what's wrong? It's mutual respect. You have your belief, I have mine, Jeff has his.
Yeah.
And that's
And that's a problem with today's society. And I said this a long ass time ago. In today's society, everybody is entitled to their opinion. But God forbid your opinion is different from theirs, because then
Right.
you're the bad guy.
Amen to that.
So,
Amen to that.
so, with that being said, we're not going to dive into that world again. Like
We're
I said,
done.
if
We're
your
done.
feelings got hurt, if your feelings got hurt, I do apologize, and these are my words, not the other two guys. If your feelings got hurt, I'm sorry, but fucking be better, and also fuck your feelings.
And then
Because
the other thing is,
you're part of the
other
problem.
thing is I live in a different area than Glick does, than Jeff does, and the areas that we live in are different. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, but we both live in the Midwest.
but they're different. Things that are allowed over there are not allowed over here, vice versa. And then Jeff's all way the fuck somewhere else. You know,
Jeff
that's
lives
just
in
the
a-
way it is. You know.
Everything down here is pretty much right wing. It's awesome.
Moving on.
I'm on your mouth, not in your hand.
I'm literally getting. I'm posting the starting thing.
Oh.
Can we move?
Everything happens. Everything in life happens for a reason. And
Exactly.
when you least expect it, just finally, I'm gonna say this.
Tree.
Tree,
Movie.
Tree, I'm gonna say this. There comes a time when the nice guy doesn't finish last. And
Amen to that.
me personally, I've been through hell and back, and and finally, this nice guy gets his first place finish. So I'm just gonna leave it at that.
That's what she said.
No longer does the nice guy finish last. Finally win it. I didn't hear what you
It was a
said,
little too
Jeff.
fast. A little too fast.
Oh, it's not a little too fast. Because here's the thing. As a guy who believes that everything happens for a reason, and when something's right and it feels right, and then when it's solidified as being right, I really am, actually, Betty. Thank you very much. Yeah. So when the right one comes along, you know, Jeffrey.
No, hey, I agree.
Did your right one come along? As you being a man whore, a self-proclaimed man whore,
Yes.
for pretty much your entire, at least as long as I've known you, the right one came
You're
along,
still
and
my
everything
number
felt
one.
right. Like everything. Nobody will ever replace me. And it don't matter. And it doesn't matter if you guys are together for 45 years. I still have 15 years on that bitch. But you know, when it's right and everything, and when it's right and when it's meant to be,
It's right. It's
everything
right. You can't,
falls in
you
accordingly.
can't. It's. Call it fate. Call it destiny or whatever. But
Ario
when it's right, it's
Ario
right.
Speedwagon said it best, and they said, "I can't fight this feeling."
Yes, I can't find this feeling.
This feeling anymore. Yeah, right. So, yeah, you say too fast. I say right one. You say too fast. I say I finally found the right one.
There you go. I wasn't talking about
So-
you finding the right one. I was talking about you finished too fast.
Oh no, I don't finish too fast.
I was making a sexual joke. Take the hint.
I don't finish too fast. Mind you, all you need to hear is my
Jody.
voice to finish. Look, last Saturday you guys got put in your place. Do you want to be put in your place again? We're like the Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Mike's too big. Jeff's just right. And Clint's too small. We got the nope, just right. But anyways, I digress. You know, it
Oh, I'm gonna kill a puppy.
No, she is. I'll go ahead and put it out there. She's everything I've ever looked for and everything I've ever wanted, and I didn't think I would ever find that. So
Well, let me be first.
I'm a happy man.
I'm glad. I'm glad for you. I wouldn't wish it.
I mean, you
wish
know me
anything
better than
bad.
you know me better than
Yeah.
anybody.
Yes, and you know, as somebody that has, I'll put it nicely, been around the block. Son of a bitch, I suppose.
Exactly.
It's one of those things. It's like I didn't spell it wrong. Tad, you spelled Herbie wrong. Just by the way, you put herbal.
Wow.
We knew what she
You know
meant.
you're wrong when Jeff is
We
yelling
knew
at you.
Yeah,
we knew
I
what she
literally
meant.
just, it's one. Yeah, I know, but if I post it as herbal, I'll get my ass handed to me in comments. Jesus Christ. No, but like I said, it's one of those things. It's like, when you find the right one, it makes everything better. Just in general.
Everything makes sense. Like everything makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't want to beat this horse to death, but
Yeah, I was gonna say we're kind of beating this.
as again, Jeff, you know me better than anybody. So you know, like when we was in high school and stuff, you know my mood most days. And you know my temperament. Last weekend was the first time that I can ever remember in my life. There was no stress. I was relaxed. There was my brain shut off, and I was just in the moment. I've never been so relaxed in my
like I said.
life.
And not to piggyback on that, but that's basically how I feel with my wife. As much as my wife, and don't get me
Exactly.
wrong, I love my wife, but as much as she drives me nuts sometimes, I would rather be driven nuts by her than be 100% perfectly happy 9 million times a day.
It's
know
a
what I mean?
man.
I'd rather fight with my wife. Exactly.
I would love
I
to
would.
know.
I would rather fight with my wife than have a perfect relationship with anybody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't think there's gonna be many fights though.
No, but it's like when my wife and I fight, it's usually over something stupid. Usually something stupid.
Oh no, trust me, I know. No, trust me, I know because I've been there for some of your guys' fights, and I'm like, why the hell are these two idiots fighting? It's not even that big of a deal.
Exactly. Yeah, it's usually over something
But-
stupid. Usually something stupid that I don't.
But let's roll in. Let's roll into this top 10. It's my top 10 because it's my show and I do everything and I have a microphone. So here's my fucking top 10.
Yeah.
You stupid pricks.
That's just like your opinion, man.
Opinion man. You know they're not opinion.
I see you. You're so damn beautiful. Just so you know, throw that out there. I know Mike's Everett, but he's also a miserable prick. So he is currently distracted apparently, and unlike me, Mike will just turn his camera and mic and everything off and just leave the fucking show.
I am not.
Is he?
I am not.
I'm here.
Look, first of all,
Seeing what
since
you're
I
doing?
was directly acknowledged, I will. Jedwards, I am very happy for both of you. I wish you both the best of luck. You seem like a wonderful lady. I would like to one day get to know you. Glick has said nothing but nice and wonderful things. That's my bro. I want him happy. If he's happy, then I'm happy. I am going through personal shit. I turning off my camera because I don't think you guys need to see me hacking up stuff because I am a professional and I am committed to the show. I am actually sick right
I'm a
now.
professional.
Dinosaurs, sir?
I am sick
I'm a professional.
right now,
Did you not
and
hear the
I am
beginning of
doing
this
the
show?
I am doing the show. So
Jeff and I have both done the show sick.
and that's what I'm doing.
I
And
did
I'm
the
just
show
muting
while
my
having
camera and turning it off when I have to blow my nose and make sure
Facts.
my beard is clean and all that shit. All right, so calm your shit.
I mean, if you had a beard as nice as mine, you wouldn't have to worry about it.
Well, I don't
My beard
have
cleans
pussy
itself.
to eat like somebody else does, and that's why it's a little malnourished. My number one
Mine-
snack, I don't
My
have
beard
right now.
thing.
I didn't get to eat
My much
because my wife is
much like my
friends.
starting five reign, my beard is also the goat.
Speaking of the starting
That's just
five,
for you right
as
there.
of right now, the
That's
Chatters
just
Boxing
that.
Champions is up on the Facebook page,
I've seen that.
as well as our starting five.
Well, I do have a brand new top 10.
I'm
We are
ready.
going to go over tonight on the show, but that's okay because Jeff said he can do an after show tonight because apparently, while the cat is away, the mice shall play.
Well, except for the fact that
So-
normally mice playing means I'm at the strip club or something, but now in my old age, I'm just doing the longer show. As a younger man, if my then
That was
before I met my
never
wife.
my.
No, but let me explain. If I was dating someone and that someone went away, I was like, oh yeah, strip club, here we come, or a bar, or whatever, anything else. Now in my old age, my wife goes away, and I'm like, okay, I'll do a longer podcast tonight. I've become that boring and old. I don't like to leave my house. Everybody at work got COVID the past couple weeks. I'm the only one didn't because I never leave my house.
The bread couple won.
What?
The bread couple won.
Who?
The bread couple, Edge and
Oh, the grit couple.
yeah.
Nice. Hell yeah. Sorry, Cash is giving me Royal Rumble updates.
Spoiler alert.
No, he's fine. I told him to.
No, but I meant spoiler alert for anybody who wanted to watch after listening to this, because this has been.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. My bad. Yeah, Edge and Beth Phoenix beat The Miz and Maurice.
Yeah, Wicked's watching as well.
But watching the Royal Rumble too. Okay, there you go.
I am ready.
But as if they weren't already out there, but yeah, they're out there now. Just so you know, I have the 50 most iconic songs of all time.
Oh, boys, we're gonna sing tonight.
We're gonna fight.
So we're gonna do a 5-part, and I hate my fucking. And you guys gotta wait 4 episodes. I fucking hate number 1. I hate the band, but I cannot deny the song. So put that teaser out there.
Okay.
I hate the band, and if you know me,
There are some like that.
know
There-
how much I
I
despise
love that
this band.
movie.
There are bands I really don't
I love
like.
that
I'm
movie.
not a huge fan of AC/DC, but I love Highway to Hell,
Well,
Thunderstruck.
I think this
Sounds
list
like
is.
you're a fan
I think this
of
list is.
AC/DC.
I know, right?
Yeah,
Sucks.
I think that. I
That's
think
a
this.
guilty pleasure.
I think this list is going to surprise you guys a little bit. And actually, I don't know how much life I have left.
Do you
on
love
this
teasers,
phone.
Jessica?
No, she said she's watching How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. When what's
No,
her
she
name
said
is
she
in that
loves
yellow
teasers.
dress.
Do you love teasers, Jessica?
When what's her name? What's the
Oh,
girl's
yeah,
name
teaser, teaser.
from How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days? I can't remember her name.
Oh, love that
Goldie
movie.
Hawn's kid. What's her name?
What the fuck is her name?
Goldie Hawn's kid.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
Russell
Hawn's
Crowe and not Russell Crowe.
not Russell Crowe.
What the fuck?
It's,
Kurt Russell. Kurt Russell and Goldie
Matthew
Hawn's daughter.
McConaughey. It's Matthew
Oh,
McConaughey.
Yeah,
it's
but
the
the
girl.
woman. The woman in that movie is Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn's daughter.
Hawn's kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's oh my god, it's gonna drive me
Kay
nuts.
Hudson. Tina got it.
Kay Hudson. Thank
Yeah,
you.
Kay Hudson.
She is
Yeah,
gorgeous in that yellow dress.
Oh gosh, yes.
She's gorgeous in everything.
She's
in that yellow
way
dress.
too skinny
all
for
done
me,
up.
but she looked good in that
Oh
dress.
no. She would break my skinny rule.
I feel like I would break her
What?
into a million pieces.
She would break my skinny rule. As in, Mike said that Kay Hudson's too skinny for him. I would break my skinny rule for her. She's gorgeous. Ready for you.
Broke it.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
No, I broke it.
yeah.
And that's something that I've been told. They're like, doesn't country boys typically like thick girls? I'm like, yeah, they do, but also because
They make
As-
real
as
As
like me
they
don't
say,
think they-
as Toby Keith said, cowboys love fat calves.
well, that's also a thing because most guys like me don't think I could get women like I got.
That's true.
And
Fuck, I don't think
also, I believe this
The
came
fact
up
that
on the
I got women
podcast.
is regardless.
Update. I believe this came up on the podcast. The one arm completely around was 100% factual.
Wait, what?
I think it came up on the podcast about me being able to get one arm around her.
Oh yeah, factual.
Yeah, factual.
Yeah.
Can we go to the top 10?
Believable.
And lifted.
Nice.
And
Alright.
lifted.
Awesome.
Mike's so jealous right now.
Leave it at
Mike
that.
hasn't had pussy since pussy had him. He hates me so much.
That's a good burn. Oh, yeah.
Hey, Mike.
I,
Hey, Mike.
Sorry, Jess, I don't get
Hey,
the
big
Gorilla
dog.
Glue reference.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, big dog.
Hey, what's up?
I love you, brother. Don't ever forget
Hold
that.
yourself a Snickers.
I have to tell myself that every time the show's over.
That's why we say it at the end of every show. No matter what, it's all love.
Well,
It is
so we
not
got
five.
we got the top 50 most iconic songs of all time.
Oh, I'll get my Spotify ready.
So we got fucking ads are gonna kill me tonight. Because I would like to
Are you
try to
gonna play
play the
them?
songs.
No, that's
I'm gonna try to.
I got Spotify up and running.
Okay. You got Spotify up and running?
Alright.
Because I think my phone's gonna die.
I can also do Spotify as well
Okay.
if you want.
Whoever
You
can
want me to
do
do
it,
Spotify?
give me the microphone. Give me the microphone search. Yeah, there you go. Coming in at number 50, The Emotions. Best
Say
of
it
My
again.
Love.
Okay.
The Emotions, Best of My Love. Do a I believe this is a Motown song. I do know this song. Oh no,
I got it. Like,
a little disco-y. Yeah, it's disco.
yes.
Little snippet.
Yeah. Yes.
Number 49. Before Tina Turner got tired of getting her ass whooped by Ike, they had River Deep Mountain High by Ike and Tina.
Eat.
Oh,
Mountains.
Do the don't you have the voice thing?
No, I don't.
I love this song.
It's just. Just give me the.
Let Mike, you got the speaker, right? Let Mike
got a
pull it
speaker
up
right
because
here.
I think it'll sound. I think it'll sound a little bit better on Mike's end. It's coming in real low on your end. Go ahead, Mike. Get it. Again, a guilty pleasure of mine. I do love me some Tina Turner. What? Okay.
I'm gonna have to add that song to
Yep.
the playlist.
Get it. Oh, damn. She said, get it. Boo. Coming in at number. Mike, you got your speaker and Spotify, everything
Yeah.
ready?
Yeah, I got everything ready.
All right. Jeff,
Yeah.
let Mike run this.
My computer's really slow. Yeah, please.
Coming in at number 48. Sam Cooke. A change is gonna come. I love Sam Cooke and I love this fucking song. Oh yeah. Yeah, so you get a little audio with this top 10. Change is gonna come.
I have so much stuff open on my computer, I couldn't keep up.
All right.
Coming in at number 47.
Ooh.
Good movie. Good song. Great artist. I don't want to throw no shade his way, but the artist formerly known as Prince.
Love me some Prince, dude.
When Doves Cry.
Love
I
that
feel like
song.
this song should honestly be a lot higher than 47.
I do too. My wife loves the intro to the song, the guitar.
You know, a man that played every instrument, and he was only
And could
4
do it
foot
well.
tall. Yes.
I know. Prince and I have a lot in common.
The only thing you have in common is being short.
No, I'm very talented as well.
Bro, I've known you for 25 years. What the fuck are you talented at? Being
Nothing
an
that you
annoying
learned from
fuck.
me.
All right.
He do all
Coming
the
in at number 46. Another good song that, you know, it could have been a guilty pleasure. Martha Reeves and the Vandells dancing in the streets.
Yes. From
Right.
Footloose, correct?
Love it. Surprises. Yeah, Mike, you got a speaker. Why is it so quiet? What is that?
That's from Footloose, isn't it?
No, that was in what was that in? That was in a movie. It wasn't in Footloose.
Oh, okay. No, I know the song. Okay, yeah. Coming out round the world,
Around the world.
dancing beat. I'm gonna
Hey.
see in the times right, dancing in
Michael.
the street.
Number 45 is for your pops. Shit. We got the Who.
That's better.
Number 45, we got the Who coming in for Michael's pops.
Sweet music.
Are you
All right,
listening
Mike,
to me right
next.
Sorry.
Number
The
45, we got the Who coming in
Oh, yes.
with My Generation.
Yeah.
Good fucking tune. Talking about my generation.
Just because we get around.
Coming in at number 44,
44.
The Righteous Brothers. From one of the most iconic movies in the 80s.
Top Gun?
Top Gun. The bar scene.
Ah.
You lost that loving Philly.
Anymore when I kiss
Anymore.
your
I
lips.
kiss lips.
Tenderness before Hey, boy.
I love that scene.
Not to show, baby. Hey, what the
Baby.
Look,
But
it's not when I'm
baby-
Coming in at
like
number
too long.
fuck? You know it.
No.
Okay, sorry.
Really?
You
Dun,
know
dun, dun. It's got Trevette. Trevette is from Walker, Texas Ranger is in that scene.
No shit, that's right.
Yeah. Coming in at number 43, the Beach Boys. Who does not love them some Beach Boys?
Fucking A.
God only
California
knows
Girls?
from the Beach Boys.
What was
I
it?
don't
No,
know.
God only knows from the Beach Boys. Now, I will say that the Beach Boys have made this list multiple times.
Well, it's because they got some iconic songs.
I happen to be a Beach Boys fan, so I know this song.
From the movie Love Actually.
Yeah.
Love that movie. You ever seen the Beach Boys movie? Fuck, it's fucked up.
No, I haven't seen it. Oh, no,
It's
they're
fucking weird. The whole good, right around Good Vibrations when that comes out, that part of the movie is just like, whoa. It takes a turn.
I think it was in 50. I think it was in 51st Dates. They had a
It
couple
is,
different
God
Beach
only
Boys
knows.
songs in 51st. Coming in at number 42. We all know this one. If you're an 80s baby, if you grew up in the 80s, you know this one. It's Dire Straits.
Yes.
Sultans of Swing.
Yes.
Go ahead and hit it with it one time, Michael. Yeah! The intro alone is amazing.
Oh, hell yeah. I don't know the words that well. That's the problem.
You don't really know the words.
coming
of
in.
Dire Straits does because
That's
he's
true.
so
For
smart
our
on it.
last
He
spot,
mumbles it.
for our last spot for tonight, the one and only, ladies and gentlemen, Jamie Foxx played him in the movie, Mr.
Yes.
Ray
Georgia?
Charles.
Georgia?
What a great movie. No, it's not
So
Georgia.
good.
It is way too low to be Georgia. But it
It's
is
gotta be way higher.
What I Say.
What I
What I
say?
say?
Yeah.
Tell me what
Yeah.
I say.
Jamie Foxx was so good as Ray
Oh,
Charles.
he's so good at that.
And fun fact, he sang. He actually
Oh, yeah.
sang. Just like
Oh, that
Joaquin
motherfucker
Phoenix
can
did
sing.
in the Johnny Cash movie.
Love that movie too. I was just thinking about that movie the other day. We can't dance for shit. Whatever. We're very white.
I can dance. Don't speak for yourself. Oh, get it, boy. Got them ivories. Woo!
Yeah, that boy can tickle. Hey, mama, won't you treat me wrong? Come and love you, daddy, all night long, all right. Hey, all right now. Tell me what I see. One of the
Did
best
we have band on
renditions
Facebook
of
yet?
that song is with Chris Farley.
Blues Brothers? He sang
No,
that on Blues
Chris
Brothers,
Farley.
didn't he?
No, in Tommy
Farley
Boy.
wasn't in Blues Brothers.
No.
Um,
In the movie
Ray
Tommy
Charles
Boy.
was in Blues Brothers.
Oh yeah,
Put
Ray
money
Charles
on
was.
that?
No. I'm talking about Chris Farley singing it with the guy that played his dad in the movie Tommy Boy.
Okay.
Every time I hear that song, I think of that movie now.
Yeah.
Because what was
Hit 'em with
the
Ace and Hose.
song that Ray Charles sung in Blues Brothers? I thought it was that one.
No, he does. Fuck, I'd have to look it up.
Because like right after they did that, they did "Respect" by Aretha Franklin, which I'm
Yeah.
sure is on that list.
She
Ray
does
Charles in Blues Brothers?
Yeah, he plays the owner of the music shop.
Of a musician shop, pawn shop.
Yeah. Isn't it a pawn shop? I always thought it was like a
Yeah.
music store.
Oh, let's see what it is.
Yeah, YouTube that shit. I can't. I can see it. I can see Ray.
What song did Ray Charles sing in Blues Brothers? Oh, it's going to give me the entire fucking
Give you the lyrics.
Ray Charles, Twist It. There we go.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, he was the owner of the pawn shop because they're in the pawn shop.
Right. Dead air. 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 Chris speakers fails him.
Anything wrong with the action on this piano?
It's timed out perfectly.
Yeah.
I love this fucking movie, dude. I
It's so
love
good.
Blues Brothers movies.
Well, I heard
love
about the
the
fella
music.
you've been dancing with all over the neighborhood. So why didn't you ask me, baby? Or didn't
But
you
I'm such
think
a
I
blues
could?
fan.
Well, I know that the boogaloo is out of sight, but the shing-a-ling's a thing tonight. But if that was you and me, baby, I would have shown you how to do it right. Do it right. Uh-huh. Do it right. Do it right. Do it right. Twist it. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, baby. Now we go loop-de-loop. Shake it out, baby. Here we go, loop-de-lop. Bend over, let me see you shake it till fella. Bend over, let me see you shake it till fella. Come on, let me see you shake it till fella. Come on, let me see you shake it till fella. Come on, baby. Come on. Yeah, come on, baby. All right. Do the twist. Do the fly. Oh, do the swim.
Ray Charles himself is a whole motherfucking vibe.
Oh yeah. And considering he's basically self-taught on the piano, which I didn't know.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
you know what's even crazier is like before I saw the movie, the Jamie Foxx movie, I never realized how hard it was for someone like Ray Charles to get as big as he did. It just never dawned on
Absolutely.
me.
Well, I mean, not
The
only
man was blind and he
he
became an icon.
not only did Ray Charles do it, but Stevie Wonder did it too. And
Yeah.
again, you want to talk about a musician, every song they put out being a fucking vibe.
No shit.
Stevie Wonder was amazing. Every
funniest-
fucking song Stevie put out.
However, and I'm sure I've said it before, but the funniest Ray Charles story I've ever heard comes from Bill Cosby. He walks into Ray Charles's room, and Ray Charles is in the bathroom shaving. And Bill Cosby says to him, "Ray, you know you got the light off?" And Ray Charles looked at him with a straight face and said, "Well, if it bothers you, turn it on." Because it's all dark for me. I heard that story, I laughed my ass off. And then I heard another story about Stevie Wonder, and I can't remember who it was, but Stevie Wonder's performing, and this person says, "Holy shit, it's Stevie!" And he waves, and Stevie looked around. Somebody whispered to Stevie's ear, and Stevie's like, "Is that motherfucker waving at me?" Those two stories fucking crack me up every time. I don't know why. I'm stupid, but is that motherfucker waving at me? Because you know that's what they did. It's like, you stupid shit. I like to think if I ever lose my sight, I will be just as cool as that. Where if somebody says something dumb, I'm like, "Is that motherfucker waving at me?"
Yeah, I mean, and Ray Charles wasn't the greatest of all. Like he wasn't a good like he had his moments. He wasn't a good dude. Like especially with his women and everything. He was a womanizer and he was abusive and he was and he was an addict but I mean
the whole addict thing blew my mind when I saw the movie. I was like, "What the fuck?"
So yeah, I mean, it was something else to watch that movie. It was the same thing with the Walk the Line movie. Joaquin Phoenix.
Believe it or not,
And both of them sang every song in
what?
that movie.
To the point where one of their songs actually does better on Spotify listens wise than the original.
Oh yeah.
And it's the fuck, I actually have it on my Spotify list.
It's the same thing as that song "Shallow" with Gaga and Bradley Cooper from.
I have not seen that movie yet.
A Star Is Born. I'm
Good,
not emotionally ready for
good
that movie.
song.
Yeah.
Because I know that movie.
Good movie, good song.
I know that movie.
Good movie,
I've
good
seen
song.
the original. I've seen the Bette Midler.
And I think Lady Gaga's gorgeous.
But
My wife thinks I'm crazy, but
well, yeah, Lady Gaga is she really is. She's got a weird attractiveness to her.
yeah.
She is a beautiful woman, and I'm I've said it before. I'm a sucker for a voice.
Oh yeah.
And she can sing.
She's got a
Boy,
voice.
she can sing.
I have the same issue with a woman. Like, you get a woman that can sing to you, or somebody like J.K. Rowling that can read and make up shit. If I somehow some way ended up dating J.K. Rowling, I'd lie in bed every night and go, "Honey, tell me a story."
I'm with you.
Because of
I've seen that movie.
Make
I
shit
think
up.
3 or 4 times. It's a hard movie to get through. Not
It-
because
yeah.
because the content is hard. It's sad, and you feel for the characters because the acting is so good. It's not a movie that I would like. You have
Well, I
to
love
watch
Brad
this
Cooper,
movie.
man. Brad Cooper can act,
You know,
motherfucker.
He
And
can
it
direct
upsets me.
too because he directed American Sniper and this movie.
Well,
And
did you ever see the movie Limitless, where he takes the pill and it makes him
no,
smarter
but I
and shit?
want to.
It's really good, but they spun it off to a TV show, and Brad Cooper's in it, man.
I did see
He's
that.
not the main character, but the show only did one fucking season, and then it hasn't been picked up by another company because they put it up for sale. And I'll tell you what, if another company picks it up, I'm in. I'm in.
Well, American Gods got canceled too, which is really bad because I was really into that show, and I was hoping for another scenario kind of like Lucifer, and it doesn't
love
look
Lucifer.
like it. Yeah, I googled it, Tina. They're not going to do another season. They left it on a
Well,
cliffhanger, and it's. That's what I was afraid of.
I'm finding it hard to get into 1882.
I'm totally I'm upset with 1882 because I watched the last episode a week ago and I'm ready for my next episode. I love that show.
I can't. I haven't gotten past the second episode. It's a little slow for me.
It's supposed to be slow.
Oh, I get it.
It's supposed to be slow.
The one
what
thing
I liked about it,
the blonde girl.
you know what?
The blonde
what I
girl
like
reminds
about
me
it
of.
is
I literally thought it was somebody else. The entire time, like for a full
that
week, I
blonde
was
chick
like,
is. That blonde chick is beautiful. That blonde chick.
well, she is. She looks like the girl from Soul
I know,
Plane.
Tina. I'm
The
so
white girl from
sorry.
Soul Plane.
And
I thought it was her for, like, the longest time.
Soul Plane is very old. I don't know. Yeah, that's the one with Faith Hill and Tim McGraw.
Yeah.
What I liked about that is the realism because we read
Yes,
about
it's-
the Oregon Trail because that's what it is. It's the Oregon
Yeah.
Trail. We read about it, and
The game.
we were like, oh, okay. So how hard it was? How hard was it? They went from
Well,
Texas
I mean,
to
yeah,
Oregon.
back then.
Well, they
wasn't
go
easy.
into realism about really how dangerous as much as crossing them. They did a episode called The River, and the only thing they did in that episode was cross a
cross the
fucking
river.
river.
I haven't gotten that.
Yeah, I played the game on floppy disk too,
Yeah.
and people died. People died doing the simple shit. And,
Well, yeah, but I
and
mean, you gotta understand. Back then, there wasn't. I mean, nowadays
they just didn't have the
you
science. The science wasn't there. They
science
didn't
wasn't
know
there,
half
the-
the shit.
Most-
It's
Well,
And
and,
it's
the whole
amazing.
people in that wagon train, 90% of them are
I felt like that was the
Greenhorns.
point of the game was to die. I've never actually won Oregon
Nobody's-
Trail,
nobody
I
in
thought
the
that was the
history of
whole
that
point
game
of
has
the game.
won it.
but yeah, it's amazing how people live. That's why I like watching shows like that.
I'm waiting for the spin-off with Jimmy. It's called the Four Sixes.
Well, I'm upset because I still can't find Yellowstone. I was told if I delete
It's on
the app-
Prime.
It's on Amazon Prime.
Yeah. Well, it's on
It's on
Paramount.
Peacock too, Michael.
Peacock and Paramount.
I don't have Peacock.
I do have lotion by my bed,
Of course. You do.
but it's not for what you think it's for.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what they all.
It's really not.
Mike,
If it was, I would tell you
check
guys. I think you guys would know that. I would
You
hope
don't
that
think?
you guys would understand. I would hope that you guys would know that is not for what you think it's for.
No, of course not.
Yeah, if it was, I would just tell you. I'm not.
I did. Okay, that sparks a question, and it's kind of a gross question. Do you use lotion while you?
No.
really,
No.
dude? Really?
Well, of course.
No, I use
People
pictures of
everybody
your
else out
mom.
here.
Oh shit! You opened yourself up on that. Oh my gosh! With the pool noodles, right? She's got to have the pool noodles.
At the end of the day, that's what
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell my
She's
mom.
like, hey, the noodles for you. No, but let's go ahead and wrap up the show, guys. I already got the picture of the pool.
Mike,
noodle.
check.
But let's wrap up
check
the show.
Facebook. I'm gonna send you a message.
We'll jump back on. Oh shit! Boom. We'll jump back on and do an after show. I know Jeff can't get on TikTok, but we'll jump back on and do a little after show for you guys tonight. I still got a couple beers I'm going to drink, and
I'm
Jeff doesn't have a curfew tonight.
I'm actually not feeling good. It took everything I could to make it through the show.
Mike's vagina is bleeding.
I'm probably going to take a dirt nap after the episode.
Oh, Mike's vagina. Jeff, you want to do an after show?
Jeff said he was down.
You come back and hang out? Yeah. I mean, if Jeff wants to come back, he'll come back. If Jeff doesn't want to come back, I'm going to go get on.
I know you're a fan. I know, Mike, you're not a fan, but check our group chat on Facebook.
I'm on there now.
That is a website.
Okay, I got it.
I just sent it. That's a website. You can find anything you want. Movies, TV. It's all there in the brightest of bright HD, whole 9 yards.
Okay.
I'm literally watching the Psych movies on there because only the third Psych movie is on fucking.
Carvana's had a lot of firsts. 100% online car buying.
No, it's on Peacock.
I can't.
I actually want to
I don't
find
have Peacock. I don't have access.
I'm sorry that you don't have Peacock.
If you guys would ask, I could give you my Peacock login information.
You'll
No, but
send
like
us
I
the
don't
Peacock?
have. Like,
You let us
there's-
look
there's
at your
no
Peacock
option.
clip?
There's no
If we
option
ask?
for it for me.
You can look at my Peacock all day. That's all you're going to do is look, because there's only one person that gets to gets to play with my Peacock.
What about Wayne Brady
it takes bad.
or Ryan Reynolds?
Fuck Wayne Brady.
What about Ryan Reynolds?
Okay, 2 people.
Okay.
Okay, 2 people.
Mr. Costner can.
Tom Brady could touch it too.
Kevin
Okay, 3
Costner?
people. And Tom Brady could touch it too.
Damn, the list
Okay,
is
4
getting-
people.
The
It's
animals
funny.
that,
It's funny. Out of my list,
the
there's,
animals that Click will
it's
fuck.
funny because there's
next to the men that Click will fuck. Right next to next.
it's funny because there's one woman that can touch my Peacock and do whatever she wants with it, and there's
4
3
guys.
men.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Yes,
Jeff,
but,
we got to get Tony
but
D on the after show.
In defense of Chris, tell me Ryan Reynolds knocks on your door and says, "Mike, I want to play with your Peter." You're gonna be like, "No." It's a good-looking dude.
I would have to think about it.
You'd think
I was
about
just
it,
like,
but you'd.
yeah,
At
I'd
the
think
end of the
about
day, it would make an amazing story for the show, guys. Fucking Ryan Reynolds stopped at my house and played with my Peter.
Yeah, all right, bro. I
There's an
fucked
episode
Ryan
right
Reynolds
there.
last night.
Exactly.
I would be like,
Ryan Reynolds
yeah.
swallows, guys. Who knew?
We all did.
Man gives
We all
amazing
did.
head.
What? Oh god, I'm in trouble.
Your lady's
Anyways,
like, what?
let's
You got,
let's
we might not
let's
have an
wrap the
after
show
show
up.
now.
What?
We might not have an after show.
No, we're
now.
gonna have a. Yeah, we're gonna
No,
we're,
Chris and
we're
I-
gonna have to
Someone's
we're gonna
take
do the
an
after show.
emergency phone call. I wouldn't cheat on you. With a
No, I
pregnancy.
actually am gonna make a phone call real quick just because I know she's got to get to bed. But I do want to try to make a phone call real quick.
It's different. It's different. I don't want to cheat on you. with
It's okay. It's
not
it's
the
not
same.
cheating. It's
not the
It's not
same.
cheating. It's with
It's not
Ryan
cheating.
Reynolds.
It was Ryan Reynolds. You would do the same.
Like,
Yeah, exactly.
You would cheat on me for Ryan
The
Reynolds.
only way
don't
it's
even.
cheating is if she wouldn't.
Actually,
And trust me, Ryan Reynolds says
actually,
at
I
any
wouldn't
moment's
cheat.
notice-
Actually, I wouldn't cheat. I would call her and be like, "Hey, Ryan Reynolds at my door, and he wants to fool around. Do you want to come here, or you want me to come down there?" I don't even know if she likes
I
Ryan
need a
Reynolds.
I need a
Actually,
hall pass. I need a weekend hall pass.
yeah.
That
I think I could get away with. I think I could get away with the whole. Hey, Tom Brady's here, and he's talking real nasty. So
And for some
we'll be
reason,
there in
you're
2
thinking
hours.
sure.
Yeah. Tom Brady's going to let me wear his rings. but much like me, she's a Michigan fan. So she's like, you can have 3 rings. I'm wearing 4 rings.
There you go.
Whatever. This beautiful man is in my doorway.
This episode is this whole experience is going up on the podcast. Just fair warning.
But yeah, let's go ahead and wrap up the show. We're gonna come back with an after show. It's gonna be Jeff and I with the after show. Maybe we can get Tony to join us. I don't know if Tony's even still awake. Oh, God, Jason Momoa, really? Only if I get to fight him first. He is a beautiful man too.
Hold on.
I don't know if I'm 100% committed in the Jason Momoa thing, but I do want to fight him first.
Is that underneath the rock or above the rock?
Oh, he'll definitely be underneath the glick. That's for damn sure.
Now you go.
I will not bottom for Jason. I will not bottom for any man. Jason Momoa is actually recently single, baby.
Jason Momoa is a big dude. I think if he tells
So
him
you're
bottom
saying
up,
there's a
he's
chance?
There's a chance. Jason Momoa is not that big.
Not that small either.
Touche, Jeffrey.
As king of the little people.
He also played. He was also Aquaman. I think I have a chance. You fuck fish, homie. You really want to go down this road with me?
He made Aquaman cool. Just you remember that shit.
He really did.
That's true.
He really did.
He was in a gold.
Anybody else could
remember
not have pulled
Aquaman
off
before
Aquaman.
that. Blonde hair, blue eyes, gold speedo that whispered to fish.
Yeah.
And
No.
then he
No,
came
there
out
was a
with
guy
the
on
fucking
Smallville
cats
that
and
did
was
it.
like,
The guy on Smallville did
blonde
really
hair,
good.
blue-eyed.
But the guy on Smallville did a pretty good job at Aquaman.
The guy on Smallville
Yeah.
actually.
He's
played
also the new
Raphael
Jack
in Teenage
Reacher.
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Did he really?
Yeah, he voiced Raphael on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, I
Made
didn't
me
know that.
appreciate the
But
movie a whole lot
he's the
better.
new Jack Reacher.
Well, the movie. No.
He's the new Jack
Raphael
Reacher.
was done. Are you talking about the?
I
80s,
like the
90s
Jack
movie?
Reacher movies. Tom
90s?
Cruise.
No,
is like one of those-
the new one.
Of Turtles?
The new ones.
No, oh, the new ones. Okay.
The new
I
ones.
was gonna say because the
Tom
90s.
Cruise
Yeah, no,
is
he-
like
he-
90s was.
Tom Cruise is
one of the
like
choreographers.
those.
Okay, whoa, Jeffrey, be quiet. Michael, you watch your mouth. What you're about to say about Tom Cruise. You watch your fucking mouth. Jeffrey knows
Say
how
what I
I
wanna
feel
say.
about Tom Cruise. You watch your fucking mouth.
Tom Cruise
Watch your
is like a
fucking mouth.
guilty pleasure. I can't
Watch your
stand the
fucking
motherfucker, but I love all his movies. Fuck you.
I'm not a fan of Mission Impossible.
Right.
It's just bore me.
Right?
I
don't like
love
the
the
Mission- I
entire,
like
the entire Mission Impossible franchise.
I like the Mission Impossible
The worst one
movies,
was 2.
but it's
The worst one was 2.
it was the 80s. It was the 80s and 90s that made Tom Cruise a national treasure in my eyes.
He's a
He
guilty.
was Maverick.
To me, he's a
He
guilty
did
pleasure.
Risky Business. I mean, he's got the most
Guilty
iconic
pleasure.
scene in all movies when he came out in a white button-up T-shirt and his whitey tighties to Bob Seger's
Socks.
"Old Time Rock and Roll."
Old time rock and roll. Yeah.
Made that song
Yes.
a hit again. Made it a hit
And
again.
and Top Gun, he made Kelly McGinnis fall in love with him with the Righteous Brothers.
Yeah.
And she is rough looking these days.
And,
Boy, she does not age well.
and I'm telling you what. I mean, it was because of that movie that I absolutely adore Berlin's "Take My Breath Away." It's because of that movie.
Right?
I love that
Well,
song.
you
I
cannot hear
absolutely
that song.
love song.
You cannot hear that song and not think Top Gun. Period.
It almost.
I
it
cannot wait.
almost hit my guilty
I cannot
pleasures
wait
list.
until.
I want to see the second.
Yeah, I cannot wait until the
I wanna see
day
the
that I
second
get to
movie.
do the same thing
When I
that he
first
did
heard
to
about it-
that song because I've never gotten to.
When I heard they were doing another sequel, I was like, why? What is up with these old ass fucking
Make
actors?
sweet
back
love
to
to a
the-
woman while
nostalgia
Berlin is
thing.
playing in the
It's a
background.
nostalgia thing.
Yeah. But I love that
Yes,
song.
I want to make sweet love to a woman while Berlin is playing in
I
the
tell
background.
you who else is. I tell you who else is looking really rough, and that's Renee Zellweger.
I've never been a fan.
She's always kind of looks a
The
little
only,
rough.
yeah, she's
I
always.
kind of
Believe it
had
or
a.
not,
I like
like
her.
I had a
believe it or
crush
not,
on her.
the only time I ever found her really sexy, and this
When
is
she
gonna
did
be
like
funny,
Stone Mountain or Cold
no,
Mountain.
when she was in Me,
Jerry
Myself, and
Maguire.
Irene. Me, Myself, and Irene.
I like
That's
Bridget
the only
Jones'
movie I
Diary.
find her really. Really?
I didn't like Bridget Stone's Diary. It was too
Can't
woman.
get into it.
But I don't like
Too
the
much
movie. I don't like the movie. I don't like the movie. I liked her in the movie.
Well, that was like a chick flick.
She wasn't sexy or anything like that. Like,
But
it
she
doesn't do it for me, but
she carries the extra weight well.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
she gained weight. for
Anyways,
those movies.
I'm trying to end this show, you assholes.
We're waiting on you. We're vamping while you're getting songs queued. And then you're
I always had a
joining the
crush on-
conversation.
We're just
I
talking.
always had a crush. She was in.
Mike,
Top
are
Gun
you sure
too.
you don't want to come back for the after show, Michael?
Yeah,
Because
I'm in a lot of
feels
pain.
like he wants to talk.
seriously.
He's got
I
menstrual
feel like I've
cramping
been
and-
doing a lot of acting and making it look good, but I don't feel good, honestly.
Doing a good job. You're doing a good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, holding up well.
But but that girl, that chick, she was in Top Gun too. She, what's her name? She did all the Tom Hanks movies.
Oh,
Silver
Meg
in
Ryan.
Seattle. Meg Ryan, yeah. I had.
She's sexy
huge
as hell
crush-
in Top Gun.
Yeah.
Well, anyways,
I just
boys.
watched
Tell me you love me forever or lose me forever.
Take Me to Bed or Lose Me
Right?
Forever.
Tell me,
Show me the way
take me to
home.
bed or lose me forever.
Show me the way home, honey.
Yeah, I actually did a TikTok video. Today,
She
so
made you-
I
she
think I
made
resaved
you-
it so I can do it again.
I mean, she was brilliant in that movie because she was the one that actually made you care about Goose. Because Goose was really cool, but it was
No,
a
but I mean, it's
relationship
like-
with him and Meg Ryan that when he died in that movie,
Can I-
that's what killed your heart.
Just come back for the after show, Michael. If the movie is 40 years old, just come back for the after show and we can have this
Good day.
conversation.
Go ahead, roll the credits.
Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for listening. We appreciate y'all being with us again for another episode. It was something else tonight. Jeffrey, Michael, I love you guys. I do mean that. As much as we bust each other's balls, but I do love you guys. If you guys aren't
I
already,
don't
make sure you're following us
question
on
it every
social
episode,
media.
but it's okay.
Mike's like, I only question it every fucking day.
Why do you think I was so
You're the
happy you
base
got
of the
brought in,
totem
Mike?
pole, bro.
Yeah.
Why do you think I was happy you got brought in? I got that heat taken off of me.
Yeah, thank you guys for like I said, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for hanging out.
Don't forget to vote
You know,
on the top
if you're
5.
not already, oh, we'll get there. Oh my God.
Where's my beard going?
If you guys aren't already, make sure you follow us on all social media at Nonsensical Nonsense on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and yes, we are on TikTok. You can also join us live right here every Wednesday and Saturday night here on Haps. Download the app; it's free. Set you up a profile. Give us a follow at Nonsensical Nonsense. Come hang out in the chatters box with us. And you can also get every single episode of the podcast on Anchor, Spotify, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, basically anywhere and everywhere you get your little podcast and jollies from. So go give us a like, go give us a share, go give us a follow. And make sure you give Jeffrey and Michael the old double thumbing, as they both enjoy.
Every day.
And yes, as Tina said, do not forget while you're on our social medias, go give us a vote. Vote on the starting 5. Not only our
And
starting
the Chatters
5,
Box
but
of Champions.
brand new this week. Yeah, the Chatters Box of Champions is brand new this
up
week for
on
the
Facebook
first time. So
right now.
it is up on Facebook currently. So go do all that jazz. You can also email us if you want to take part in the Chatters Box of Champions, or if you just want to email us about whatever. Feel free to email us.
Nonsensical
He always
Nonsense
misses
podcast
a
at
cue.
gmail.com.
Every time you
And we're
do it,
gonna-
he misses
No,
a
because
cue.
if I don't do it right away, Chris will go on for 3 hours waiting for me to jump
I will
in.
too.
He's done.
But we're going to end this
Why
the
jump
only
in
way
right away?
I have done it. We're going to end this the only way we know how with our guys
I'm going to fry chicken.
from Blacktop Mojo. the official show closer, a little wicked woman. If you're not already, go check out Blacktop Mojo. Follow them on all social media. Check them out wherever you stream music. Let them know we sent you. Here we go, boy!
She likes the mood, she likes the night, she likes the blood on her hands. She dances naked through the trees until her eyes go red. She whispers prayers into the wind and she communes with the dead. She throws the bones into the fire and in darkness she chants. Raise the blade above her head. As I began to bleed, she said, "Oh, mogul in the sky, take this sacrifice. I wanna live forever and know the spirit in the earth. Give me other blood, make me a god like you." Around the woods, 1,000 eyes look on as she starts to feast. There was a smile on her face as she watched my soul leave. Licked her lips, drew back her head as blood ran down her chin. She said,
Hey, sir, can I help you? Do you have any weapons of any kind? Anything to defend yourself? Sir, this is a Speedy Mart. We have hot dogs 2 for $1. I just put them on the roller yesterday. They're pretty good.
Pretty good.
No, man, like something sharp, something like I can stab, defend myself with. I've got some sharp cheddar combos over there. It's kind of like a Ritz cracker pregnant with a cheese baby. All right, well, let me just take one of these lighters, and I'm gonna borrow your bug spray, and can I borrow your bathroom key as well?
Yeah, bathroom key. All right. I got your bathroom key right there. Make sure you bring that back. And that'll be 1362. And I'm gonna have to have exact change, sir. We're in a coin shortage at the moment.
Whatever, man.
Whatever, man. Okay. There's that. There's that. No, I'm sorry.
There she comes.
"A mogul in the sky, take this sacrifice. I wanna live forever and know the spirit in the earth. Give me other blood, make me a god like you."
Oh shit, Chuck!
Oh shit, Chuck.
Oh shit, Chuck.
"A mogul in the sky, take this sacrifice. I wanna live forever and know the
Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for hanging out. We'll see y'all Wednesday night with a brand new show. Hit him with it one time, Jeffrey.
Deuces.
Michael.
Peace out.
Later, motherfuckers.